killed.
Yeah, that was very cryptic.
He was killed, yeah. Well, he killed himself.
Oh.
He murdered himself a little bit.
With ketamine, right?
Yeah, he murdered himself, just like Epstein.
Who?
Matthew Perry.
Then I scream Matthew Perry. What's that from?
You Harry.
What is that from?
And then I say you hairy and scary.
It's from Lazy Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Man, that was funny. I like The Lonely Island. You all like The Lonely Island?
Yes.
Matthew Perry. That's
Yeah.
funny.
They got a bunch of songs I like. The whole project, Turtleneck and Chain, is fire.
That was one of the first like viral YouTube videos. Was Lazy Sunday.
It was.
Wake up in the late afternoon.
It was that and what's her name's tit at the Super Bowl. What's her name's tit?
Janet.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Is she dead?
No, she's doing good.
Justin Timberlake ripped her titty and revealed it, and then the shot of that is him just like.
Well,
You should critique her piercing.
that was the only time our school ever did a
think
Super
it's
Bowl
good.
party. Our Christian school did a Super Bowl party.
Really?
And we all saw a tit live.
Oh, yeah.
And they said, nah, we should probably just not do this anymore.
That's so sick.
JT.
It's just a titty. It's just a titty.
I
dude.
missed the tit. You know, I ran in from the dodgeball.
What were you doing?
Playing dodgeball in the gym.
Yeah, it was
They
just
had
a
open
free-for-all.
gym. And then the multi-purpose room was
The
we were playing the
multi-purpose room.
Super Bowl.
I remember it being like a screen in the gym, but I could have a fuzzy memory on that.
Maybe they had two.
What year was this?
You're right. They had
Right?
screen on
Can you
the
look
gym
up what
too.
year this was?
Everyone was
Yeah.
just playing dodgeball.
But no one was looking in the gym. There was a group of athletic kids actually watching it.
Group of athletic kids actually watching it.
That was epic, man.
Oh, a group of athletic kids. Phew.
Do they even have a song together? What the fuck is she doing up there?
I Googled that. all the
JT and
time.
Janet Jackson, they have no popular song together, right?
Group of athletic kids.
February 1st, 2004.
Google group of athletics.
So was Justin Timberlake?
I'm not good.
Athletic kids effing each other, right? How about that? That's an
Think your
inside
kid's
joke
gonna
to
be
the
an
pot.
athlete one of these days soon?
Petite teens.
Yeah.
Fucking.
I guess JT was the halftime show. He should do it again. I guess they'll never let him do it again. But he's got hits, man.
Or did who,
so quick to.
who brought out who there?
Probably JT bringing out Janet. But then who
No.
wants to hear anything from Janet? Back then, maybe some people did.
Guys, let's not forget about this.
The worst is Prince. I was listening to Prince the other day. I was like, this music sucks. so
Yeah.
bad.
He was a good musician, but his music sucks.
Do you have your shots? Yeah, do you have your shots, dude?
Would you like to come back with Rob to America?
What is this?
It's R. Kelly. And
seen
he's
this?
singing to all. It's a human trafficking song.
Yeah. Did you get your shots? Back with Rob to America.
The last two private parties I DJ'd, I had to play R. Kelly. People still want the R. Kelly.
Listen to the band.
Turn it down, dude. Isn't R. Kelly Fiesta?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, then you got to play that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's the best song.
Everyone,
Fiesta
and-
Forever?
And both times they
Fiesta,
requested the
Fiesta.
same song, and it was "Step in the Name of Love."
Oh, that's not that great.
Step in the name.
The one
of
I'm saying is way better.
love. That's a good one.
How's it go? Fiesta, what's it go? In the
Fiesta,
back, gonna climb
forever.
Yeah, that's it. All night long. No, that's a different one.
Man, Fiesta. I'm listening to that on the way home.
And how about "Like a Flirt"?
Oh,
That's a good one.
don't leave your girl around me, cause
Like-
I'm a flirt.
I'm a flirt. Why did I say like a flirt?
I'm a flirt.
I'm a flirt.
This is the
Oh,
best.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
a good one.
the best thing they ever did with that R. Kelly thing.
Oh, this one's good. That was such a good song.
Have you ever seen this meme? Pretty much is what this is.
Hey, pull him up singing in jail. That's a good one too. Have
We
you seen
gotta
that?
start the show.
After this, you guys gotta witness this first.
What are we witnessing?
Are you watching? I guess it's not on the thing.
Nah, we're in pre-show mode right now.
Nobody's watching.
Here's when it gets good.
He's like Chester with the scream, dude.
Dude,
Oh,
one of the best. Look at her face. She loves it. Oh, Christina Aguilera's there? Where is this? The Voice?
is this a meme? Is it not really? Not
Yeah.
really.
Are they looping that shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Look at everyone still nodding at each other and looking.
This is crazy, yeah.
It's looped twice now. Or 4 times maybe. It goes on and on and on and on.
All right, we gotta stop and start the show. I'm losing my fucking mind, dude.
You know, I'm gonna be for Halloween. I'm gonna be a pirate R. Kelly. R. Kelly. You know what I mean?
Nice. I'm gonna be the same thing I am every year. Drunk. Oh, hell. That's my joke. I said that every year.
Pop a squirt, man.
No, I'm gonna be long legs this year.
Okay.
Hello, little girl.
And then I'm cutting my hair.
What did he look? I got to see what he looked like.
We'll pull it up.
But it was Nick Cage. I know that much.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Nick Cage.
Hello, little girl. It's snowing.
Or should I be Kid Rock?
Practice your voice.
That'd be cool.
Or should I be Kid Rock?
Kid Rock with the fur coat, ball with a ball,
Yeah.
and like a white hat.
Or I gotta be something that involves my new leather
You should,
jacket.
dude, be ball with a ball, Kid Rock.
Ball
You got to
with
get a
the ball,
huge
the bang, the bang,
fur
the-
coat and like a scepter. I think he had.
My name is Kid.
Yeah.
Damn, that song rules.
Yeah, it does. It was really not mixed properly. I listened to that song recently, and like I didn't notice that kind of shit when I was a kid, but it's a shit mix on that song.
Oh, yeah.
It needs a remaster.
It sucks when you listen to a lot of that old stuff. It's like that.
Yeah, it needs a remaster. It needs a 2024 remaster.
That would be sick.
It would.
Well, it's nothing new, but Teenage Wrist had a remix, like it says, this is the new, it's a first and last name. Some guy had to research who he's recorded mix, and they turned up. It just sounds better. The drums are less buried. The vocals are less buried.
A little muddy.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's an artistic choice.
Yeah, maybe.
We listened to
that.
that. What's the band we listened to yesterday? Pat sent it to us. Soul Blind. Wrong band, right?
So good.
Is it the wrong band?
No, you're right.
Oh, no, I don't know
Really
about Soul
muddy
Blind.
mix on purpose. It has to be at the choice.
I'd have to hear it. Mud is not typically a choice that anyone would choose. But
just-
maybe a
they
little
just
distortion,
bury- they
maybe low vocals though.
Vocals are buried.
High instrumentation definitely is a good choice sometimes.
Let
Yeah,
me
I
get
mean-
you to.
How about that remaster of Alice in Chains album? They did that.
I love a good remaster.
They remastered fucking what's it called? The one with mud.
I want you guys to tell me the difference in these two songs right here, just based off of the first 10 seconds. You hear the first one? Listen to the drums. The hi-hat.
Is this a different one?
Nope. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Mental memory. Now listen to the hi-hat on this one.
Yep. Was he even playing the hi-hat in the other one? Wow.
And now one more time on the other one with the
I
hi-hat.
think I like the first one.
They're both good.
Yeah,
This
they
one's
just bring up
better.
that hi-hat. More rhythm in the one with the more hi-hat,
Why'd
but
they
I could
do
go
this?
either way. I could go either way.
The fuzzier guitar is crunching me.
Yeah.
And that snare is way poppier.
So this is the Ken Andrews remix. It's already got. They're kind of having a blow up again.
Did they re-record any of that?
I don't think it's re-recorded. I think he just did this.
Right? Did this.
Did he do that? And it sounds
We gotta
pretty
start
good.
this fucking show.
We do.
My
All right.
mom is wondering why it's not on.
Let's start the show.
All right. Do you have your passport?
You ready for this, Mike?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yo.
Hey.
Welcome. We got Shut My Mouth Wide Open podcast, season 4, episode 16. And let me just tell you, why would you live in a town called Austin, Jack?
Yeah, come on, Jack. You left us there. You
No,
left us
wait,
high
wait,
and
wait.
dry. Oh no, you're
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Crazy.
Return of Neil Popp tonight, everybody. I want to say.
Well, you all hold it down for a little bit. Jack's camera's off.
Oh, that's fine. I'll hold it down. That's for sure.
We have a little battery issue. It's classic.
We
I got out of that goddamn town.
You got in when it was good and out when it was perfectly about ahead of the time to get out, but perfectly on time.
Yeah, it's when you're supposed to get out.
No one could have seen that it was perfect time now. Perhaps
Well, I mean-
it seemed like a little early, and then you realize, oh my God, the whole place is just becoming cowboy boots.
No, it's becoming
Gay.
Tech Bros. There was this giant vacant lot by the lake when I lived there, and then it became the Oracle facility,
The Oracle.
which is like a tech company. I don't know. They make like software for like cash registers and shit
Sounds like Halo.
and medical equipment.
I've seen their logos somewhere. Yeah. Look at it.
Yeah, it's a huge fucking company. And then they moved there. And the coolest thing about where they moved, there were these giant oak trees where they were building their building, and the city made them move them. So there's this big plaque on the Oracle campus in Austin. It talks about how they moved the trees, and I went there and I read the plaque about how they moved the trees.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Look how much revenue they had in 2024.
But that was the beginning
53
of the
billion.
end. That was the beginning of the end when that showed up.
And we're back.
They're there to absorb and take everything.
Yeah, Oracle's a huge company. They own the rights to the Golden State Warriors Stadium, Oracle Arena.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
that big,
yeah.
big company.
Because, yeah, and then the coolest, we used to hang at this place, a bar near there, and then they just moved into all the apartments there, and then they were at all the bars. I was like, this place sucks.
It's bleeping crazy, dude.
We already doing a beer test, huh?
It's a little taster. We talked a lot of shit, and we said that they had lost their way. But it's back, and it tastes good on this batch. It's just batch to batch.
Let's try this sold out beer.
It's good.
Yep, good batch.
Good batch.
Wait,
Maybe
what's that called?
they're dialing it in over at the new place. Big Truck Hazy.
It's just called Big Truck Hazy. Is it
Yeah.
called Lemon Haze or something?
No, it's called half cab hazy.
Oh, okay.
My dad was pouring at the beer festival this weekend.
Nice.
Guess which truck he was at? I mean, a 10 he was at. I told
Big
you.
truck.
Big truck.
Guess which
Was it the big one? Was it the big one?
Big tent.
I was gonna. I wanted to talk about the trunk or treats too and how that's sad, but we'll talk about the beer fest first, right?
Let's do the beer fest. I was DJing the beer fest. Had a great time. Beautiful weather. And
What did you play
Burnish.
the most?
What I play the most? What do you mean?
Did you play
Genres?
Did you play Jimmy Buffett and stuff?
No, we played a bunch of older, anywhere from funk, disco to 2000s hip hop to
Did you play ABBA?
new age pop. I thought about giving them the Dancing Queen, but no, I didn't. No,
I thought about.
I played That's the Way. I like it.
You did?
Oh yeah,
Who's
I
that
love
by?
that song. Earth is that either Earth, Wind and Fire or
Yeah, that sounds.
the Commodores or yeah, yes, exactly. That's such a good song, man. That gets people going of all ages.
You know what you could do?
Of all ages,
You
yeah.
could put that in a minor. Ooh, and make it
Make it spooky, yeah.
ghosts. You could make a new Jordan Peele movie out of that.
Oh, yeah, just make a spooky.
My dad
Slow it
used
down.
to be a disco man,
Is that
but he
song-
turned into the other side.
Is that song black enough?
You know,
Yes.
it is. It is
Isn't
actually.
it? Because isn't Earth, Wind, and Fire
Man.
Is that Black Folk?
the African?
That is. They made the best music
they,
back then.
They
Oh
looked like
yeah.
a freak show.
What other songs do they make?
Search it up real quick so we can be sure. Is it Earth, Wind, and Fire? Is it someone else?
Oh wait, ABBA and Earth,
The
Wind, and Fire are different.
Commodores.
But Earth, Wind, and Fire are
ABBA
black.
or white folk?
That's the way I
ABBA
like
or
it.
white
Just
white
type
folk.
that on in.
Earth, Wind, and Fire are one pale black. Oh no, look at the original lineup. Look at them.
They're all Jews. Who
That's the
knew?
best music genre of all time. Is like 70s black music. It really is. Like, you ever heard the band War?
Yeah. War.
The band
Ooh,
War.
They had a song War, right?
No, that's not. That's white people. That's white people. What it isn't good for.
War. What is it good for?
No,
War, the
War
band.
rock band has 3 and 1. Is the one the drummer?
Yeah, my favorite record from my dad's collection is War Live. Oh my God, such a jam.
What other Earth, Wind, and Fire songs are there?
Yeah,
though?
you type in That's the Way. I like it.
Well, first off, I'm very interested in that band War because there's one white man.
Because I know Brick House is Commodores.
She's a September. Do you remember?
Is Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Yeah. After the Love Is Gone, Shining Star. You know you're a shining. No, different song. Fantasy.
I think you were just singing Bad Company.
Yeah, I think.
So I'm forgetting a band. So who? Yeah, someone else does That's the Way. God damn, that's a
okay.
good one.
Duh. I was like, what is Shining Star?
And don't they do Hollywood Swinging too? Hollywood Swinging.
Boogie Wonderland. I'm not seeing Hollywood Swinging, but if you think, you think.
I shall look it up.
Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band.
Who was the star of the beer festival? Was it Burnish?
Burnish, absolutely. They had the biggest line and they had the best beer. When you could taste them back to back, they got the best beer.
That's crazy.
And that's a top 5 song of all time. Oh, KC and the Sunshine Band. I knew I was forgetting one. KC and the Sunshine Band.
Black folk?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the big 3 when it comes
KC.
to disco funk from the 70s.
So
You think he's black?
Boogie Shoes.
So were the disco clubs segregated, do you think?
I don't know. No, that was after all that.
I mean, I know, like, after, but I mean, like, you know.
Man, that's
You
a
know.
We only listen to the Bee Gees in this one here.
Well, I don't think so because look at the Saturday Night Fever album, which is one of the greatest disco albums of all time. It's got everybody. It's got
Or I
everybody.
guess it was like all free love and stuff. Maybe and they were like, no, we're not like that here.
Yeah, they were kind of past that. It's past free love. They're just getting poppy and doing drugs and dancing. They were dancing until they sweat.
What am I thinking of then? Hippie stuff?
Yeah, probably some hippie stuff from the 60s. I think it's a more 70s vibe.
What's this?
Nobody wants to hear Depeche Mode.
What's Free Love? Do we know it?
I don't know any Depeche Mode. Completely
Jesus,
overrated. What an
no.
overrated band they are, huh?
It's like
That's like the Gorillaz Casio keyboard shit.
It's worse than the Gorillaz,
Okay.
I think. Don't you think?
They're worse than the Gorillaz. Yes, they are.
I know there's a Reach Out and Touch Me.
Is that Depeche Mode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, reach out and touch Faye.
Decent song.
Yeah, there's a Eric Prids remix. That's cool.
It's not as good as I
Marilyn
feel
Manson's
happy.
remix is good.
I
Personal
remember
Jesus.
definitely. That's good.
Yo, right.
But there's I remember in Left 4 Dead. Remember that game, Mike? Left 4 Dead. There was like a T-shirt you unlocked that was Depeche Mode T-shirt for some reason.
Yeah, they get so much
Why?
respect.
Because the game dev was gay. Because Depeche Mode wants to be goth, but they're not goth enough.
Did you eat food at the beer festival? What else happened there?
Oh my God, the food was so good. I mean, they had the bacon truck, which is always there. I guess it wasn't a truck; it was just a stand. But they just sell all kinds of bacon on a stick, perfectly cooked, thick
There used
bacon.
to be a restaurant in Austin that I would go to called Bacon.
Yeah,
Bacon.
it might have just been that.
Bacon.
And but we were missing the main lobster truck though, which is my favorite. Getting a lobster roll from the Maine Cousins, whatever it's called. I think it's called Cousins Maine Lobster. That's what it's
Maine
Yeah,
called.
that was at the beer
Cousin.
festival in Berlin one time when I went. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they come down to the area a lot, and they were on Shark Tank. I remember that's the first time I saw them.
Why?
I don't know. I guess they just.
To get funded, be like, we got a lobster roll. I'd be like, I'll invest in
I
that.
think they won some funding. Can't remember. Y'all watch Shark Tank?
No.
We used to be really big into it.
I've
That's
watched
weird.
it before. I've watched it.
It's kind of entertaining, man. Just seeing the different companies and stuff, shitty ones, good ones.
I'm looking at the schedule for the.
Oh, see Top's cut off on there. Oh yeah,
Hell yeah. I already got a piss, and then we'll drink into the beer when I get back.
nice. But yeah, it was the weather was just so good, and the crowd was way bigger than years past, and it was a whole lot of fun.
Did anyone throw up the pie eating contest?
No, but yeah, I helped host that pizza eating contest. And
Winner
it
is the first to eat an entire pizza.
It was a
without
personal pizza.
reverse digestion.
wow, is that what they said?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a personal pizza from Fratelli's.
I could eat one of those in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was a good race. It was real close.
How fast did they go?
I would say they probably got that thing done in like 7 minutes. Oh no, probably like 14 minutes. It was hard to tell.
What? That's a long time.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of chewing. It seems like something you could just do in 1 bite, 2 bites, 3 bites, but nah.
No one had the glizzy water, so they could just, like,
Nobody was soaking it. Nah. They were like the Kobayashi of pizza though.
I don't think 14 minutes is putting up any sort of good time.
And there was a girl there who was like top 3. It was like, whoa.
Was she a big bitch?
Yeah, she's a little big girl. She was like top 3. And she was really gunning for it too. She was taking it like, she was really competitive.
She was like,
Just like-
I'm gobbling this glizzy so hard.
They probably got that kind of thing at Glizzy Fest, right? Glizzy
Yeah.
eating competition?
I think there is a glizzy eating competition. Did that already pass?
Nah, maybe.
Glizzy Fest is still an option?
Yeah, they're doing it again. RAR. I think it must be their 3rd year or something.
Glizzy Fest. Let's take a gander.
But yeah, I tried all the pumpkin beers that I could to keep something consistent. I wanted to see who had the best pumpkin beer, and by far, Burnish had the best one. That's a good tasting one.
Hell yeah. I like their stuff. I go there once a week.
We should really try to do a pod live from there. I wonder if they'd let us do it.
I think they would.
Yeah.
Their music gets a little loud.
Yeah.
Or we could do it outside.
They do DJs or just bands?
No, they do neither.
Okay, they just have house music that's
actually,
really loud.
I don't know that. We go. Me and Lainey go during like the early afternoon. So who knows if they ever have a DJ? I'm sure they have trivia at least.
They do Music's Choice,
Probably.
that channel. Whoa, that was a great entrance.
I love the blown guts in the trash can.
Oh yeah, yeah. I emptied. Hopefully nobody was rolling a blunt in my freaking bathroom. Yeah,
what it
you
seemed
never
like.
know around here.
Yeah, that's what I thought it might be.
Yeah.
I thought it might be rappers.
Yeah, probably.
You
Probably.
know how they get.
Rappers. They're rappers.
Pass me your cups.
Man, this was good though. It's like a lemon haze, right?
Pull up that Reddit post I sent you on Facebook Messenger. We'll see what everybody has to say about that.
We are just getting warmed up, everybody. Welcome to the
What
podcast.
beer should
Share
I
the
start
live.
with? What beer should we start with?
The third one.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna say. Well, now I can't. I gotta number them before you say them. Hold on.
It was all staged. It says.
Pull it up.
It was all staged. It says.
Whoa, we got Darnell Tremp is in here. I'm just gonna reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. What's that?
We got the Pony Boy IPA. I'm pretty sure we've done it on here before, but it's gonna be great. Let me see. What's this one say right here? Look at that on the top of my cooler. What's it say?
Frost Beer Works. Pony Boy.
Wow. You got a top 5 breweries, Jack?
In the world?
Yeah.
Man. It'd be too hard to do.
Besides Anheuser-Busch, because we all know they're the best.
Seriously, yeah, I was gonna say they got to be number one.
I mean, they got theme parks,
Bud Light.
multiple theme parks. Think about that.
Bud Light, dude. Number one might be Burlington Beer Co.
I'm not paying enough attention yet to really make this list, but I'm curious what yours are. So
Other half's going to be on there too. Or that what's the other one that's in New York City that's so good?
I don't. Oh, other half.
Evil Twin.
Evil Twin.
So good.
I know I've been like in Kings, right? Don't we do a lot of Kings?
We did Kings County last time, which was different, but we did Kings in California one time too. But guess what? Kings in California, I'm pretty sure closed. So you don't got to worry about that anymore. You're red, right?
Yeah.
And then Mike's the tallest one because Mike one of the tallest ones.
I'm the tall boy.
The other guy. Cool.
Is that a blue one?
Yeah.
Cool. So you're Squirtle, I'm Charmander, and you are Venusaur.
That's right. You guys haven't
No,
evolved
Bulbasaur.
yet. No, they haven't.
Bulbasaur.
You haven't evolved yet. You two.
But Mike's involved.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
he said it.
I gave him way too much credit there. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
He's not evolved at all. His frontal lobe is not even evolved one bit.
Got this on sale for like $3.
Is that why there's schmegma on the tip of that right there?
That was the price tag.
Okay, it looks scary to me.
I tried to scrape it away. All right, scrape it away.
This is just Citric and Mosaic. There's nothing to be said about it other than that.
I feel like you say that every episode. Citric and Mosaic. That's got to be
Citra.
common. Citra.
Let's see what's in this other one here.
Classic combination of Citra and Mosaic frost style. Stay gold, Pony Boy.
Yeah, this other beer has Mosaic, Cashmere, and Citra.
Gotcha. Well, let's really focus on this one. Let's do a review here, guys. Let's really focus on this beer.
Okay.
Let's see what it's got.
Okay.
Mike, read it again.
So it's not much to read on this one.
No Range Rover ads, please.
The classic combination of Citra and Mosaic. Frost style. Stay golden, Pony Boy. But let's see what other...
What's that from?
Here we go.
Some movie.
Jesse has that tattooed on his body.
Whoa.
Aroma is wheat.
He
and
told us
mild
about it when he
grass
came on the show.
clippings. Does Jesse have anything to do with this beer review?
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Mike. You
That's who.
are correct.
What's the name come from?
I'll do a quick Google.
What name?
But no,
What
we're gonna stay
name?
on. Stay Golden Pony Boy. Does
Oh.
anyone at the table know what that's from?
All I
only
know is
Mike
she
had a
says it in
computer.
Step Brothers.
If
No.
only, if only
Yeah,
Mike-
she does.
Oh
she
my
fucks
God.
him on the urinal, and then
She does say that, but she's probably also alluding to whatever it originally
That
comes
lady's
from.
in a Marvel thing now.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
And it's the gayest thing they ever put out, and that's how they are literally pitching it to the public.
It's gay?
They're like, this is the gayest thing Marvel's ever put out.
Is she a Le Dollar Bean?
Yeah. Yep.
That's crazy. I'm glad we stayed focused on this beer
It's
review.
so hard. It's so hard to do.
I tried
It's so hard.
It's from a novel called The Outsiders
The
in
Outsiders.
1967. Are you
A
happy?
novel?
Let's just
Jesse's never read a book?
He doesn't know about the novel.
let's just go with the flow,
Gotta
boys.
be a movie. It's gotta
I'm
be
trying
a
to make us
movie.
what we're
Probably
not.
Step Brothers.
Let's just go with that river flow.
Probably Step Brothers.
I'm trying to make us what we're not.
But yeah, Jesse told us about it because he had it tattooed on him, right?
Yeah, it's on his arm or something.
All right, we'll take a sip, I guess. That is something. Not as good
It is
as
delicious.
the beer. The big truck was better.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't like bitter.
Something about that lemony was really nice.
You don't like bitter.
I
Yeah.
think this is better.
That's your problem, man. I'm just kidding.
That's your problem.
You're sounding a little bitter right now, Mike.
I am. I'm a bitter little bean.
I went to this brewery when I was in Vermont. It's in a town called Heinsberg, tiny little town that's in the middle of nowhere. And the brewery was really tiny. And they were really friendly there. And if you wanted a beer, I asked for a flight, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, a flight where you get a bunch of small pours.
You wanted to get the hell out of there?
They gave him a plane ticket instead.
Yikes. No, she had to open cans for some of the pours, and she still did it.
Oh, and then she
And I was
drank
like,
them.
that's what I was going to do. What are you going to do with the rest of those cans, lady? Just drink it?
Share them with the chef.
Hope
Sue
someone else
Buckman.
orders a flight of the same style very soon.
Very.
Because there was no one there.
Can't you put a spoon in a beer? Or
That's
is
why
that
you
just
need it on
wine?
tap.
Put a spoon, straight side down
Go
inside
on.
of a wine glass or a beer can.
No, you cannot put a spoon in a beer. Where's he going with this, Jack?
Come on, you never heard of this?
You can't put a spoon in a beer. Are you crazy?
spoon,
A spoon in a beer?
Yeah, what is this, soup?
spoon in beer can. Typically used to prevent someone from accidentally corking the bottle. But the AI is being confused. So yeah, a spoon bottle
Rightfully
kept in
so.
a champagne bottle or carbonated beverage does not keep it fizzy. It's just an old wives' tale that I was fooled
When
by.
I worked at an Italian restaurant, we would have these bottles of wine, and somebody would open them and pour a glass, and then somebody would not order a glass for God knows how long, and they would be like, here's a glass of wine.
Uh-huh.
That must be awful, right?
No, it holds up.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah, especially if you don't know about it. You know,
What do you
if
mean
it's
you
not
don't?
already in your head. You don't know the situation,
Oh.
then you're not even going to notice.
Yeah, so because if you order a glass of wine at a restaurant, it could be from a bottle that was opened who knows when.
Hey, that's fine.
So I got to order a bottle, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that is true, though.
Do you drink wine?
Because what's a bottle of wine? That's nothing.
$40?
But I'm just saying, like, contents-wise, like volume.
Oh, yeah, you'll go
That's
through it, no
nothing.
problem. Yeah.
That's nothing.
$40 too.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a lot.
Yeah, that is. That's a lot.
How much do you think a shitty bottle of wine is?
Wait, looking up Neil Pop stuff?
At
We
a
got the return
restaurant.
of Neil Pop?
Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm studied up on his.
How
what
much is a shitty bottle of wine at a restaurant?
$32.
That's the shitty price?
Yeah. Maybe 28.
Welcome, She-Walk. How I help you?
Man, I was just at you ever been to Spain Wine Bar? Spain Wine Bar? That's my favorite restaurant.
No, Samantha's been there a bunch, but I've never
Man,
been.
oh my God,
What are
it's so
you?
good. Well, I just went there not too long ago.
Why is Mike making that fucking face at you, dude? Don't let him do that to you, dude.
I'm not even looking over there, bro. But I actually been there 2 times in the past 2 months. One was for me and the wife's 1-year wedding anniversary. Hell yeah. And right before that, my parents went and they invited us, so we went with them. And my mom literally looks at the waitress and goes, bring me your absolute cheapest bottle of wine. And I just
Yeah.
love how she'll go there. She's not afraid to,
That's fucking hilarious.
because she was trying to upsell her. She was like, no, the absolute cheapest.
White or red?
That's
It was red.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It was
It's gonna
a
taste fine.
Cabernet, right? Is that something? Yeah, it's Cabernet.
I think when I drank red wine, I liked Pinot Noir, but I don't like red wine.
She brought
I don't
you
drink
guys.
that shit anymore.
She
Oh,
bring-
really?
Yeah.
Why not? That's good stuff.
I don't like it that much.
You like a white wine or just no wine?
No wine, no wine.
Yeah, at least you're not doing
I'm the kind of guy that'll order just a Bud Light at a nice place.
Uh-huh.
Fuck it, right?
Yeah, I like it.
They brought
I'll
you
do
to
any
St.
kind of thing.
Ides, didn't they?
St. Ides.
They brought you and your mom some St. Ides.
Nah, not quite that.
I hate
That's
it when you
malt.
go to a nice place and they like have only a couple beers and they're like, we have these IPAs, and it's like the worst IPA ever. Every place.
a lot 3.
Yeah, that's what it always is.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
and you're like, fuck.
Can we all stop pretending lot 3 is so great?
You're like, I gotta drink this shit
Lot 3
with
is
my
gross.
dinner because I'm not gonna not have a beer.
Mm.
Evo, I don't drink.
So I will
Evo.
take it.
Yeah, yeah.
I won't drink Evo beer anymore.
We used to go to that place in Seaford, Bon Appetit, and they only have that. Or Dogfish Head, maybe. One of those other ones that
Dogfish Head pretty much has good. What's their flagship beer?
60.
It's
60
it tastes.
minute.
If you put Lot 3 and 60 Minute and mix them around, and I didn't know which one was which, I wouldn't be able to tell you. They're
That's
the same.
That's a good episode right there. We should do that sometime.
They're the same beer.
Blind taste
Yeah.
testing would get the views.
No, it wouldn't.
Ooh, locally, people would like that. Let's do that.
We should do the hazy IPA off because that's what we care about. we
Hashtag
like.
blind taste.
So
test.
what's hazy? That's not hazy. The 60 minute.
We would have to put Blurred Vines in it from Evo, and it would just get last place.
Yeah, yeah. Evo is horribly overrated. Wow,
Yeah. Oh yeah, their beer sucks.
they really are. And they have like one of the biggest empires around here for
For a while, they had really good food, though, every time I went there to eat.
Are they a microbrewery still?
Sure.
Yeah, because they're like. Do you say they were in Texas, or was that just Dogfish Head? Back when you lived there.
Dogfish Head, because Sam Adams, who owns that? Somebody bought Dogfish Head.
Yeah, Sam Adams did. I think, what was it, $1 billion?
Yeah, and I think that's why there's so many breweries around here. They saw that and they're like,
It could be me, but nah, that ship has sailed.
yeah.
But some guy in Delaware was given basically $1 billion. That's really cool to think about.
Pull up the new brewery, Berlin Beer Co. What are you looking at?
J.D. Schultz, which is someone I've heard of.
Participate in the podcast.
I am. I'm studying up for Neil Popp.
That's good.
You guys don't remember his J.D. Schultz days?
Oh, yeah, he's an art
Pathetic.
collector, art seller.
I want to know more about that this time.
Yeah, we're going to just have to hang out with Neil, so we got to entertain this man.
If he comes, has he?
You're right. We'll see.
Berlin Beer Co. though,
He'll
is
be
looking
here.
pretty righteous.
Dude, this place is great.
That is
I've
righteous.
been here twice already. They've been having the best guest taps ever. They had the Veil. You know that brewery?
Yeah.
They had this beer from them called White Ferrari, which is a fucking Frank Ocean song.
Okay.
I love Frank Ocean.
It's also a car.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
And oh man, I'm going down another rabbit hole, but it's wet hop season, and they came out with Wet Ferrari for their wet hop beer.
Very cool.
Hopefully we get some wet hop beers around here.
Wet hot?
Hops.
Wet hops.
So they don't
Gotcha.
dry the hops before they use them. But what do you think? What's the tap list looking like now?
We have.
You got Roy Light. That's cool.
Really?
Yeah, Roy Light at the top.
Hell yeah. That beer rules.
They had that at the beer fest. They were pouring that for people.
My dad said the Big Truck lime beer was very popular.
Lime.
Yeah, they have a lime, like
That's
a lime.
a lot of lemon beers. I didn't see any limes. I would have grabbed it.
Lime lager, like a Mexican lager with lime.
Yeah, they had one. I almost ordered that one. I was really thinking about it. It said Mexican style lager, and that's my favorite kind of beer typically for drinking.
Yeah, you've had El Trono, right?
I think you gave it to me one time.
Yeah, from Dewey.
Yeah.
That's the best Mexican lager.
Nice.
El Trono.
That's great.
The Throne, right?
So is that like a golden, like almost see-through beer?
Yeah.
Okay. Just like a Corona, just like a Sol, just like a Modelo.
So good. I crushed Modelo's at Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
The big one.
Oh, wait. No, you like Dos Equis.
No, I hate Dos Equis.
Oh, no. Amber Dos Equis is good. With the
I
frosted mug.
knew you would love Amber Dos Equis.
Yeah, man.
That is
Always
so
go
funny.
dark. Always
No,
go
but
dark.
I hate Dos Equis. It tastes like syrupy to me compared to Modelo.
Yeah, I have to take them back to back. I'd love Modelo, though.
Me too. Something about Dos Equis I don't like, though.
Best beer with foil on it. Kicks the shit out of Stella.
What were we talking about? How did we get here?
Hey, man, we're going with that flow, bro.
Mike, what would we have?
Don't try
pulled
to
up?
turn back.
Oh, yeah, this place, Berlin Beer Co. I went here twice. It's been packed every fucking time, which is good. And they have food, which is cool.
What was that mango one? Zoom in one more time for me, Mike.
We-
A little
you
mango.
guys-
Seltzer.
We got to go here.
Oh.
Oh, that's Florida Seltzer, right?
I bet it's
Yeah.
good, though.
From Untitled Art. Pretty cool, huh?
If I was gonna go here and get some beer right now, I'd probably try.
Let me see. I can't see. Zoom in. Oh, Spyglass, Optical Illusions, Double IPA. What would you get?
I would get the Equilibrium Moby. Oh, it's a portal. Never mind.
I would get the
Porter.
Flash of Diamonds.
What the fuck is apple cider double donut milkshake? What
It's
the
a double
fuck?
IPA though somehow.
I would get that because it's 9.2, and I have to try that.
I would be getting the
Spyglass.
Dewey Beer Co. Pale Ale and the Dewey Beer Co. Flash of Diamonds.
They're all $7.
Yep. Every beer $7.
So I'd have to go with the apple cider one.
Wait, where's the Berlin Beer Co. beer?
There's none on there right now.
They must be out. That is so crazy.
You know what I will say about Evo though? They're really, really thick beers that are like special, and they come in the special glass when you go to the restaurant. Those are good. I do like those.
Like
Evo?
what? Like a stout or something?
I forget what they call them, but
Or a porter?
it's like something beyond that. It's like a special blend that I haven't really seen in stores.
Pull it up.
Do you ever go to like the restaurant? Because like
What special?
they bring it out in this little sifter,
Oh, you're getting some sort of like.
snifter.
What's he getting? An imperial stout? You're getting some heavy.
It's like an imperial stout.
Is it
I would
dark?
say.
That's so funny.
Dark.
I mean, I think it was 13%. I remember it saying.
Man, you're getting some barrel aged.
Yeah, barrel aged something or other.
And I don't even know if they got it in the stores.
But
Probably
dude, that's so
not,
funny. They
unless
just had a
it's
huge
bottle.
argument on Are You Garbage Patreon about Schnifter.
Oh, yeah.
How do you? Is it Schnifter? And I don't even remember how it resolved.
Snifter glass.
Schnifter.
I think it's a snifter.
Hank Schnifter.
Hang
It's
on.
like a German thing. Schnifter.
Snifter.
What did you pull up?
Snifter is something different, and we can find out about that first or later.
Later.
High quality sniffing tube. It's
No,
Not now.
that's like what's his name in
Oh, is that what you used to do coke?
Oh, it comes up that what?
The guy.
The guy with the
Fight
thing?
Club.
Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Norton.
Tarantino movie. Bastards. Doesn't he
Inglourious
use that
Bastards.
for tobacco? He just
Oh, it's a snuff. It's
He
a
just-
snuff.
I
he
can't think
snorts
of it.
tobacco.
Snorts it, really?
Remember that movie?
Is
He's constantly snorting.
Tobacco, though? I didn't know
Yeah.
that was a thing.
Snuff, right? Isn't it called snuff?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Have you seen old snuff containers at like the antique store? Like Chinese ones? They look like little jade little tubes.
What's a snifter though?
This type of glass.
So we nailed it. We got it right.
Yep. Yeah, Evo, if they serve it in a snifter, you definitely want it next time you're there eating. Because they got better food than they
A
got beer.
snifter. A brandy snifter, brandy glass, brandy bowl. You were drinking brandy, man.
You ever gotten their pizza? They got good pizza. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, one, two, or three now, Kev. Let's just go through these beers. Let's do it.
No, Mike, you got to reach out and touch faith. All right, don't look. Reach out and touch faith.
I kind of want to manipulate the touch though.
Hey, if you want a rigged game, it's your game to play.
Grab one.
Mike can't find where he's at.
I manipulated it kind of.
Good. Make it good.
Which one do you want? Oh, you're gonna grab one. Oh, you're.
You know what? This is like a Kill Tony bucket pool. Completely manipulated.
Little lush.
I didn't manipulate it then. He's picked a different one.
So
Little
Frost
Lush.
Brewery again.
Whoops. She's a little lush. She's a little lush.
I watched a movie this week called what's it called? Unhinged. Did you watch that?
No, where's that?
It's on Netflix. It's got Russell Crowe.
Oh, he goes crazy.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, I almost watched it. That's why I rang a bell. It was on the list. We were
See,
making
it-
a round.
it was recommended. Like as soon we've been watching so much fucking Lost. It's driving us kind of crazy. It's getting to the end and it's going.
It's a road
Waka
rage
Waka.
movie. It's a road rage movie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And
I
that
almost
we
watched
turned on Netflix and
It's
it
like
just started playing
Joyride.
it started playing the trailer and we were like, I'm gonna just watch this.
It's a good role for Crow too. I want to see him
Yeah,
in that
he's
kind of
fat
role.
and stuff. It's pretty
He's
funny.
good at playing scary, man.
And I was on his side the whole time. I was like, dude,
Nice.
this guy is fucking losing it. I love it.
You cut me off.
Yeah.
is
You
it like
shouldn't have cut
falling
him
up,
off.
or is he a bad guy in the movie?
Oh, he's bad, but I still was like, dude, fuck yeah, dude. In the opening scene, he kills his boss, or he kills two people. Wait, I can't remember if he kills his wife and her new husband, or he kills the boss and his wife. He kills two people in the beginning because it's just
Wow,
like,
so it truly
doesn't get his pension.
It's
or
hard
something.
to know who to root for, right?
Yeah, but
That's nice.
fuck
I like
it,
that.
dude. Fuck him, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna check that out. You recommend or no?
It was fun. Nah, I mean, it was fine.
Recommend it if you like it.
I watched the whole thing.
That means you liked it. See, that's all you need to know.
I know that's Kevin's.
That brings it up to an 8.
That's the Kevin seal of approval. I would never give it a high rating though.
Because do you all really watch movies that you don't like, or especially in the streaming era?
I watched
You just turn it off and try something else.
I've watched Lost Boys twice this month.
Right? Well, that's a good movie, right?
Yeah, it's great.
This is the month.
Red
of
Bar is
scary
live, sorry.
movies.
Are you serious?
Yes. He's live. Oh yeah, and he's been viewing our stories consistently, every single one. It doesn't like drop off.
That's cool.
Isn't that great? And Joke World liked one of our posts.
Joke World.
Yep.
Cool. We love Joke World.
The jacket post. That post went off.
Thank you. Yeah, good job. That was a good edit too.
Yeah, people really like that one.
The jacket
seem
thing
to
is
be
so
liking it.
infuriating.
Yeah. And it's getting comment after comment after comment too.
There's no defending that one.
There really is.
Tony Cucks can't.
Why
say-
couldn't Tony just admit defeat at some point?
He was in one of those moods where no one does.
He
good
got
that night.
offended.
Why
man.
couldn't you just be like, oh yeah, those jackets?
He got offended for no
I
reason.
would say that.
What fucking jackets? You fucking what the fuck?
Because every time someone comes on here, they make something up, is what he said, or something.
Yeah,
Right?
because in his mind, that's something to be ashamed of, is wearing matching jackets.
Yeah.
Think about that.
What?
Yeah.
But
What kind of upbringing makes that happen?
And then I don't like how the one guy from the back came out and gave him shit.
I re-listened to the Neil Popp thing, and Neil Popp says, "Would you want to be him? Look at him.
Yeah.
He was a little boy who's traumatized."
He's got a weird anatomy too. He's got like this fat, like toddler belly.
He's got
now.
this.
Have you noticed that?
Hey guys, I'm fucking like the way Neil Pop did it. I'm
Yeah,
like fucking Tony.
He's got red skin, fat toddler belly,
I'm
and
fucking
horrible fashion
Tony
sense.
His fashion sense is wild.
And it's no good.
He should wear gas station T-shirts from.
He's only
Like
second place to that one comedian who paints his nails and has spiky hair and is fat. Big J. Okerson. Worst fashion sense in the
Does
history
he
of
have
humans.
straight edge tattoos on his hand, or did he draw X's off?
Well, he's got the fingerless glove, so it's hard to tell because he's such a weirdo.
He has X's on his hands. I'm pretty sure they're tattooed.
Maybe he shoots up through his hands
Why do you say that?
because he wears those fingerless gloves.
He doesn't shoot up.
I mean, he will literally do spiked hair with color in it. He'll do painted white nails, fingerless gloves.
Legion of Skanks has been growing on me, though.
No, I like that. I like his comedy, but I'm saying fashion sense, it's the worst any human being has ever had.
Yeah, I was going to say recently that out of all the comedians out there right now, I think he's my favorite right now.
He's really good. Oh, yeah.
I like him, but I don't like the way he
His
looks.
special wasn't great, though. But
Wait,
no one
they,
does
they
a good
say
special.
he's like a live crowd work guy, and
I've seen
you
him.
got to go live.
I've seen him live before, and he sits down and does great.
Yeah, that's his thing. He sits down. Shane Gillis holds two hands. Everyone has like a thing right now.
Yeah, did you watch the Are You Garbage and Friends thing at all?
No, I've stopped watching them, but it's just because it just fell off for me.
Yeah,
Wasn't even on purpose.
I think their content's actually getting better still, but it may plateau soon.
How's Foley doing though? Is he hanging on?
He's getting way better. He's getting married in December,
That's good.
so he's losing a ton of weight, I think.
There
But
we
I
go.
think it will definitely.
Ozempic or something.
He's on Ozempic, and he's losing weight. But I think after the wedding, it's going to go off the rails again. You know.
Yeah.
But what was I saying about them? Oh yeah, the Are You Garbage and Friends. They're standing on stage, and they kept bringing out people, and they brought out Big J Ogerson. And they're like, "Do you want the stool? Do you want the stool?" And he's like, "I'll stand with you guys. I'll stand with you
Oh
guys."
wow, he's nice. He's
But
a
the-
nice guy. He's
but the-
respectable.
The stool is so much his thing. They're like,
Yeah, he sits there. He looks so comfortable, and he'll just look at that crowd and see what comes to mind.
they say he does it in an arena. Sits down.
Wow. Well, I mean, it's kind of like Bert Kreischer taking off a shirt. You want to see him doing
Sitting
that.
down.
Do you?
Yeah. You want to see Bert.
When I saw Bert, they do a cam in the crowd. It's like the shirt cam, and they just go to fat guys. And like
Did you
on
go
the-
to the Salisbury show? I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
remember.
and on the jumbotron, it's just a fat guy, and then the fat guy goes, "Woo!" takes his shirt off, and it was
great.
funny. The vibes at the show were good.
That is good.
That is funny.
I remember when I was at the Bert show, I was like, "Bert, you're not that fucking funny."
Yeah.
And then, but I was looking around, and everyone was like,
Yeah.
he's the best." Everyone was having the best night of their fucking
He's the
lives.
jelly roll of comedy. He
Dude,
is.
Everyone was having so much fucking fun.
Yeah.
It
It's
was
contagious, I bet.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone wants to see him, and then they want to go and see a Taylor Swift concert.
Yeah.
And then they want to go and see
Taylor Swift concert is coming back to America. You see that?
Is it
The Eras tour. You know that she's been on for
How many
2 years
Yeah.
or whatever. It's like ending like soon, but it's like the last night's in like Tennessee or something, and you're like,
Tennessee?
but she was just in like, it was in America. Then it went out to Europe, and now it's back in America. Is she doing the same city again that she's already done before?
Now, there's plenty of cities to go to. But she probably did them all, though, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It just seems like she's been everywhere.
She's never
And
been
now
out
it's
to us.
Sam Morril's tour is called the Errors tour.
Oh, funny. He's pretty funny. I do like Sam Morril.
Yeah, I haven't seen him before.
He's clever. Him and Mark Norman are joke comedians. I like that. I like a joke comic.
Something about his fucking face, though.
Mm-hmm. He's a little smug sometimes, but he's got a good voice for comedy.
I remember he was at the Moon Tower Comedy Festival when I went, and I had to go to the Guys We Fucked live podcast recording instead.
The Kamala Harris one. Oh no, which one did she go on? Was that the guy? No. That was
the Barstool one.
Yeah, that was a different one. That was-
Yeah, that while everyone was dying and
Seriously, man,
North
she's
Carolina.
doing terrible. And
Yeah.
if you can't see that, you were just not paying
she's
attention.
doing horrible in the polls too. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's going to be a rigged if he don't win. It's rigged yet again.
And we're gonna have to storm the Capitol.
Yeah, storm it even harder this time. It wasn't even
Wait,
storm.
no, it wasn't stormed last
That
time.
it wasn't even nothing.
That was 4 years ago.
It was open.
We're gonna have to tour the Capitol again.
Yeah,
to
the
tour that
open
Capitol.
place that people can go.
Yeah, they were taking crowds out of the side. They were taking guided tours out of the side.
And there wasn't a lady that was on this podcast going
Or
rallying the
a
troops.
double whistle.
I take I just
the
listen.
double whistle is a little iffy in her. She's like, I was just saying, come on, let's just go inside. And she's like,
That was like a mom saying enough is enough. You know?
The way
You
she
straighten up.
She was calming them down.
Yeah, exactly. You straighten up.
Oh, okay.
She definitely explained it
war
like she did
cry.
nothing wrong.
She did nothing wrong.
It was a war cry, dude.
Don't
saw
make me
the
bring up
guys
the
in
riots.
there.
I'll bring them up. I'll bring up the riots. I will.
I want to burn down a goddamn Payless shoes. If I
Yeah.
want to. But dude, do you like this beer?
Let's check it out.
Compared
Just
to
a little guy looking to make it in a big double IPA world. Is their descriptions are awful.
Better than the first one.
Wait, which one did you get? Is this Pony? What are we drinking right now?
Little Lush.
Little Lush. Yeah, this one's good.
Got a little lush in your heart.
Yeah,
You good?
it's a song.
He was helping me out.
Do you like the beer?
I do. It's better than the first one. Still more of like a 7.5 for me out of 10.
Look
First
what
one
this
was
guy
probably
said.
like a 6.5 to a 7.
8s. These are all like 8s for me. Mid. Okay.
3.5, but mid. Give it a 1.5 if it's mid.
Interesting.
Or if it's truly mid, give it a 2.5.
Yes. That is mid.
That's what he meant. Like, it's mid. It's not that great. But he gives it that many dots. Doesn't make sense to me.
Little sample cup. No one's saying anything about it other than mid, guys. Let's give this another try with a more pessimistic outlook in our brain.
Cool.
Pessimistic outlook?
Yeah, be Eeyore.
It's kind of old probably too. Does it have a date? Let's see the
Tastes like
date.
rotten shit.
No, it tastes a little rotten to me.
I like the after.
It says stray cat strut.
I knew you were going to say afterbirth.
Stray cat strut is what it says on the bottom.
Ugh, disgusting.
And it
put
says-
cat piss in it.
And it says it was brewed on 3/28/24. That's a while ago.
Before the summer months, and it is cold months now.
Yeah, so that's pretty old. And it was brewed at 2:31 p.m.
That's a crazy.
What,
that the
really?
Computer log
Yeah.
the time.
That's crazy, yeah. That's a
This
lot
one
of
says Mystic Can. This was brewed on 5/14/24.
May 14th, huh?
So this is newer than
5 months
this.
ago. I mean, one of those beers is. Oh, that's why I was.
Remember when we used to just consistently drink really old fruit beers?
That was so-
the birth of the pod. We got to get back to our roots.
Dude, that was so disgusting. Mike's got them if you want them.
No, I don't. I got rid of all of them.
What'd you do with them?
Popped them all and clogged my drain.
They're at Goodwill. You gave them to Goodwill.
Yeah, I did. Something clogged the drain that day. Something like backed
You're
up.
poopy.
My poopy. I took a big poopy and then started pouring all my stuff down.
Man, what was that green one that was just so thick? That clip is still so funny. We were just
That
cracking
beer
up.
was so good when it first came out too. It was
Yeah.
the cucumber one, Mike.
Oh,
What was
yeah.
that thing? It was amazing.
Oh my god.
God, that thing was so good.
Neil Popp has hit me back.
And it's so funny because we're always like, this beer. I'm always so bad at reading the description and thinking I'll like it because I was like, that thing sounds disgusting.
It's
But
time
it
for
was
you.
so good.
We're gonna show Kevin.
Cucumber's surprisingly good to work with, that flavor.
Oh, I love cucumber. I recently got a sparkling water from Aldi that was blackberry cucumber.
Ooh.
I got an 8-pack. I crushed that shit so fast.
Blackberry is one
Do you
of my...
drink sparkling water?
Yeah, blackberry. Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, I go through that shit because I drink so many fucking beers,
Mm-hmm.
and to stop to the beers, I just drink sparkling water. Crush that shit.
Do a beer, do a water, do a beer, do a water.
Well, I've been doing way less beers because I got the baby now.
Yeah.
Dude, tomorrow's my first day. Me, baby,
One-on-one.
alone.
What do you mean? Really? Your first day?
Yeah, because Samantha's back to work. She's been off work for 10 weeks.
Strap the baby to you. Just get used
Is
to
she
it.
excited or is she dreading it?
Dude, well, she went back last week, but she didn't work last Monday.
Yeah, what's the vibe? Is it like, oh,
No,
no,
she
I
cried.
could never be
Dude,
away from this
exactly,
thing? Or is
yes.
it like, thank God there's a break?
No, I could never be away from this thing.
That's
she
great.
cried.
That's nice. I like that.
She cried when she went to work. It was crazy.
Oh, that's so good.
That's
yeah, and
awesome.
dude, when I'm at work, I'm like, send me a picture of him.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I can't wait to have a baby.
It's weird. It's weird how fast they grow, too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fucking weird. He's
You
12 weeks.
wake up and it's just a little bit bigger.
Yeah, dude, it's
Yeah.
like almost noticeable
Mm-hmm.
how fast they grow.
That's cool.
They take shits that are amazingly large. And they fart a lot.
Is it like a turd or is it just all liquid?
No, mush.
Probably a little too much.
Just mush.
Big
TMI,
giant
huh?
load.
But dude, they're so tiny, but they fart so much.
Is the head fully formed? Do you leave it on its back too much?
No, absolutely not. Dude,
You
this
want a
baby-
flat back head?
My favorite thing to say to this baby is, hold me now. Because that's his favorite song, because that's what he wants to be done.
Hold me now.
Right at the edge of the crib.
He
I'm
always- he always
6
says
feet
that.
from the edge of the
He's
crib.
always, that's what I always picture him saying, hold me now. Because he's always just, if you put him down. Because he was sick for so fucking long, we had to hold him so much. So now he just like wants to be held so much.
What kind of media are you showing this thing?
I try not to let him watch anything, but we'll be watching.
Thank you, Jack.
We'll be watching Lost, and I'll be holding him, and I'll look at him.
Don't let him
and
see
he's
it.
Like, and he's like, I'm like, shit, he's watching Lost.
Hey, at least it's no anamorphic animals. You know my rule, so just keep that away from it.
I'm like, that's Saeed. We don't like him. And his kind.
Yeah. No, not even Tony the Tiger. You know what I mean? Just keep it away.
Look at this, Kevin.
What are you watching?
I'm gonna show him the schmeg.
The schmeg, the liquid wig. That's hilarious.
Turn that music off.
Yeah, that's gonna get us. That's gonna get us.
The
All good.
sound is so gross.
Oh.
You can imagine it though.
Man, that is straight cream.
That song is awesome, dude.
Troy loves that song.
Somebody with a good technique.
Samantha said the daycare kids were playing that, and I was like, turn that shit
See, that's
the
what I'm
fuck
talking about.
off.
Keep the media away from these forming brains. You have to.
Is somebody gonna match my?
How is that not obvious to everybody? You know what I mean? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. It's crazy.
Is somebody gonna match my nasty?
You're trying to raise a good human being here,
Yeah, her
not some
nephews are just
freak.
like, I want to watch YouTube. I'm like, go fucking skateboard or something.
Yeah, go outside, pick a blade of grass and look at it. Like
Yeah,
really
I
look
can't
at
wait
it.
to teach them how to like ride a bike and stuff.
Yeah.
And then teach them how to kickflip.
Give him a stick and a wheel of wood.
Show them an anthill.
Yeah,
Right.
a magnifying glass.
That's exactly where I was going too.
Make a little cycle.
I'm gonna give them a box of matches and be like,
Yeah,
here you go.
that's the magic of being a kid is like being able to pull off not burning your house down and like being able to pull off like taking a 22 out into a cornfield and not killing anyone.
I think it's amazing that I don't burn my house down. I know.
Yeah.
I just cooking, everything.
Yeah,
You know?
it's
true.
It's a deep fear. It's a deep fear.
Leaving a burner on, leaving anything on.
You got a
put-
gas stove in there?
Leaving a Brunson burner on?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wait. What did you say? No, electric.
Oh, okay. I wish I had a gas stove.
I want a Brunson burner.
And since we bought the house, I've been thinking all the things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
A Brunson burner, like
I want to run a pot filler, dude. You want to run? You know what I mean?
pot filler.
Pot
Yeah.
stickers?
What's that?
You know, a pot
Pot
filler?
sticker. I like that.
Pot filler above the stove. It's a faucet above your stove
Oh, whoa.
that comes out of the wall.
Oh, wow,
and it
cool.
Just runs water.
I like that.
Yeah, pot filler.
Okay, we're taking it over to the sink. Yeah, I got a nice
That's
sink.
peasant
though.
shit. No,
You know, I got
do-
a good sink though.
I know. That's the first thing I'm upgrading.
Yeah.
Or
get-
is a
get that
pot
sink.
filler a restaurant shit? Is a pot
Answer the
filler-
question, Jack.
Is a pot filler something industrial that you just would like to adapt to your domestic kitchen?
Yeah, I don't really need that.
No,
shit.
you're gonna walk your ass over to that sink every time.
It's just cool.
I would put a hose on my sink. All the
What I
way.
really want is a range. I want because I be cooking all the time.
No, yeah,
Just-
me too.
I want something to suck all the smoke
That's
out,
an
get it out of
Yeah,
my
buy
house.
a hood.
Easy thing to do.
A hood. That's what I mean.
A hood.
Is it the same thing?
Does it send it to your attic?
No, but you have to go through the roof.
Yeah, you got to make some holes.
Just get a professional.
Yep.
But putting a hole through the roof is not as scary as it really.
I remember
sounds.
when I was in physical therapy, my boss, he got a really, really nice one, and he showed me a video. He turned it on full blast, and you could see the dust start to rise from the floor.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Just
I would love to take a bong rip by that thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's a good thing to have.
I have to get that shit in my garage because I'm gonna blow glass in there soon. But when we got the house in the garage, there was an old boat in there, and I don't think this thing's seaworthy, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that bitch, invert it, and I'm gonna use it as my hood
What the fuck?
for my glass blowing.
I got a hood in my garage right now.
what kind of hood?
I'm just waiting for it. I don't know. Here's the thing, though.
It's a white
Someone
hood
sent
at
it.
the close.
Nice, dude.
Lowe's just dropped it off at my house when I was getting this renovated.
Two little eye holes.
I was like, I didn't even order this thing, but I just kept it. They just dropped it off at my house. Big hood
Is
range.
your microwave up there?
Yeah. Yep.
You'd have to get rid of the microwave. Oh well,
That'll be worth it.
some
Figure
of-
it out one
so-
day.
Yeah, I know. I want to get one too. Because
you know,
I'd be cooking too.
No.
I got the vent thing. I got
No.
the, where the
I
microwave.
turn my
just-
air purifier on fucking turbo when I cook too.
In North Carolina, all the beach houses have microwave with
Outdoor
a
showers?
fan button above the outdoor showers. Yes.
I know my microwave has a fan in it, but it just sucks it. and
Yeah,
then
that's
just
what. That's
blows
what
it
I'm
out.
talking- I got the fan.
That
but
doesn't do
yeah.
nothing.
There's a filter. It does something, but next to nothing. Next to nothing.
Definitely next to nothing.
And then you're supposed to put the filter in your dishwasher every now and then. So I'm sure it does a little
So
something.
let's talk about the Reddit thing I sent you, Mike.
Next to nothing, dude.
Yeah, we got to get the Reddit thing going.
Well, here it is.
Okay.
Explain it to the people because it just doesn't make sense to me.
What do you think, Kev?
Oh shit. What's the one I'm looking for?
He didn't
This
really
one.
work at McDonald's, dude.
Wait. What's going on here?
Trump didn't really work at McDonald's that day. McDonald's was closed for filming.
I mean, pretty believable.
What?
This right here.
I mean, it's true. But what?
But I mean, the man had 3 assassination attempts recently. 3. They're gonna let him work the window and not take precautions like that.
But was it closed all day?
But he was still making fries with the employees. You know, that's all that matters, right, guys?
I agree. But Reddit is so fucking cucked and liberal that they'll be like, oh my God, we got him.
They think everything's a gotcha for Trump, and nothing is a gotcha for Kamala. It's just
Yeah,
annoying.
it was a picture of him the other day on some show, and his coat jacket was long, and they were making fun of his long coat.
It's crazy. Just the fact. I mean,
What's
he's
he
an
gonna
old
go play
man.
piano? What's he gonna conduct an opera?
He's
got a long coat.
He's the oldest presidential elect, or whatever it's called. What's it called? He's the oldest candidate of all time, and he actually has the dexterity and
like
just
that.
the health to actually move around and fry fries and stuff. Imagine Biden doing that.
The
shit,
official
you know?
Team Trump TikTok had him dancing to "We Bring the Boom," and I was like, "Wow, dude!"
And did you see him on
There.
Schultz's podcast? He's hysterical, man. He's so quick and he's so like he
Yeah, it's
is
really
so
hard for me
smart.
to watch that Schultz podcast.
But that was a good episode. I'd
I do
recommend
have to
that
watch.
one.
I have to watch it.
He's really funny.
Andrew
on that.
Schultz is like, son, what were you talking
Yeah,
about?
seriously,
son?
right.
Yeah,
But-
I don't like that guy.
But Trump has this great moment where he's like, I call it a weave. Have you seen that?
No.
Watch the podcast. You have to watch that.
Did you see him talk about how he was talking about the white guys for Kamala?
Yeah, dude. He
And he was
had
like,
that
yeah.
roast dinner. What was that?
Yeah, he's like, yeah, and all their people that they're fucking their wives are voting for me.
Yeah, all their lovers.
All
I
their
forget what he
wives,
said.
all their wives' lovers are voting for me.
I have all that shit saved too. If you want me to send it to somebody, I'm gonna
all
talk
that-
about it on my show.
Kevin says I got all that shit
Yeah.
saved. I love that.
Definitely talking about that on
I
my
thought he
show
had,
on Monday.
No, he has that saved for when he's alone, the masturbates.
Dude, Trump is the greatest. I really imagine for a second how great this country would be if we all championed him.
I know.
If we all championed him and been like, he's hilarious, he's great, he's smart, he's
Are you
strong.
reading that, Mike? What's it
I
say?
read it. That they closed from until 4. I'm assuming. I mean, dude, McDonald's opens early. That's a bit long day to film a fucking thing.
And did you see the crowd that was gathered outside the barricades, though? Huge crowd of people. Like, the amount of people who come out to his rallies and to his stuff is unbelievable.
They don't have to AI them in like Kamala.
Yeah. Like he went back to, okay, check this out. He went back to Butler, Pennsylvania, right? Which is where he got the first assassination attempt where they shot him in the ear. He went back, and they had 150,000 people there, and Elon Musk came out, too. Huge crowd. Guess what the first thing he said was? Yeah.
What do you say?
He comes out. This is how smart and great he is. And just goes, as I was saying, he just picks up from where he left off in the speech from before. Isn't that amazing?
That's hilarious.
As I was saying, iconic.
Iconic. That is iconic. But they won't show you that on the news.
That's clever. You know what I mean? That's a guy who can really think. But yeah, we're about to send this link to Neil Popp.
Is it almost 10?
It is.
Damn, I'm going to pee again then.
Yeah, do that.
We got to drink one more beer too.
Yeah, we're going to have to get that in there quick. We can do it with Neil. I'm sure he's a cool guy.
We'll do it quick.
I wonder if he's gonna be in his fucking car again.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck?
That guy
Neil?
couldn't rest chestnuts over an open fire, dude. That's iconic words, too. Speaking of iconic words. My wife just texted me. She says, your camera is asking a question. Yeah, it's that one, though. No one's in that seat. So we'll deal with that, honey. Thank you, though. Thank you.
Your camera is asking a question, dude.
She says, fix. She just texted me again, fix. Mike, you want to fix it?
I'll fix it.
You got to hit no. Touch screen. And you are attached to the, but yeah, you got plenty of slack. Boom.
We bring the boom. We bring the boom to you. We bring the boom.
You made that up, or is that a song?
Come on, you should know it.
You don't know the Boomer Doom song, dude?
I don't know.
We bring the.
We're Costco guys.
Is it
Oh my
copyrighted yet?
god. Oh my goodness.
We're brain rot. Costco guys.
The song's not necessarily brain rot. They don't say anything like Sigma Giggity.
We got 4 minutes. We got to do
All
a
right, and
speed
we gotta
review
go-
here.
And we got to Google what is tomato pie. Have you not heard this?
Sorry, my wife is cracking me up right now.
bring
She's
the-
texting me. It's
And what'd
crazy.
she say?
She said, thanks, shit lord.
Check out my pizza pie.
Oh,
for
we're
my
doing the
guy.
tomato pie. Very excellent, guys.
Bring the boom. We gotta just boom or doom these, I guess. You know what I'm saying, man? Boom or doom.
I'm gonna
great
boom
fellowship
it no
tonight.
matter
This
what.
is a boom. I seriously drank this the other day. I had a hard day at work. Not really. I mean, how hard can it be? I don't have a hard job. But I seriously just was like, I want a beer after work. I came home from work. I had one of these.
Yeah.
And I said, this is the best beer I've ever had.
Nice.
Let's
really?
see if it really holds up to that level.
Hey, let's cheers.
I said this gets a 10 out of 10.
Let's cheers for having easy jobs.
I was high when I said that.
Happy birthday.
To easy jobs, yo.
In the air conditioning. Yay.
We're like the opposite of Mike Rowe. Easy jobs.
It's
Oh my
very
God.
good. It's very good.
Best beer of the night?
10
Definitely.
out of 10.
Definitely the best beer of the night.
Hazy pale ale brewed with a hand-selected blend of hops, giving notes of passion fruit, peach, papaya, and lemon lime.
Ooh.
And it's 5.5%. All three of the past beers
It's not
have
even
been
fruity, but yeah, it has
5.5%.
notes. That's cool.
It's so good.
Every beer we've had so far has been 5.5%. All of them.
Every single one.
Interesting.
We bring the boom.
Isn't this amazing?
Really good.
What's tomato pie, though? Google. What is it?
What is tomato pie?
Never actually had it. I'm not a New York guy.
We got pizza pie.
It's Philly style is what I'm used
Philly
to.
style. You've had it before?
Yeah. So I brought it up on the podcast before. I was like, one time back in the day, my one of my exes brought back something that looked just like this, and it stayed
From
on.
Philadelphia?
Yeah, from Little Italy. So what is tomato pie anyway? Perfect. Maybe it is a Philly thing. Other half.
Wait, it might be a Philly thing.
The bakery still uses the same recipe developed by Louis' great mother in the Nona fashion. It's gravy around these parts, not sauce.
I hate that.
They put round tomato pies, place them in the bakery's window.
I
let
got a
the
little
pies
Italian
evolve.
kid, though.
yeah? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I say I always talk to him. I'm like, you say your mama to make it a sauce.
So I had to double back and check on the sauce, and then I went down to mix the Coke at the safe house, and the helicopter's following me.
You know what you sounded like? My sister works at a place where they said they serve Reese's for breakfast. Is what you-
Oh, my God.
That's what you sounded
I'll
like.
never forget that.
You know
What?
what else? If we watch that last week, then we can watch.
That was like 5 weeks ago or 6 weeks ago.
Well, don't forget because
3,
bitch,
maybe.
give me my pops, bitch. Remember this?
Oh, my God. Jesse, really?
Yeah.
Dude, these people have been famous for a long time. I'll tell you what, they got
They're all
royal blood.
Jewish.
They got royal blood, yeah.
We're all Jewish.
He's a degenerate who's not listening.
Thought that was the mom from Malcolm in the Middle for a second. Nope.
So, do we have an understanding? Uh-huh.
Gotta have my pops.
Kellogg's Corn Pops.
I think we really got through to him.
And don't you be feeding that kid any breakfast cereal either.
I remember one time in high school, I got really stoned and I was kind of freaking out and I was alone. So I went to Walmart and I bought a box of Pops by myself. And I remember I was in line high as hell. Like
That's
high,
gotta feel the most
high school high.
self-conscious feeling ever.
And my girlfriend's mom like walks up and is like, hey,
Oh,
what are you
my
doing?
God.
And I'm like,
Embarrassing.
And I'm like, buying Pops?
That's a commercial.
And she was like, what's that for? I was like, I need the Pops.
yeah, dude.
gotta
just
have
one,
'em.
we
I
have
remember
one thing
being
of
like, I guess
Pop.
that's your comfort food or something.
Is there anything more embarrassing than grocery shopping? No.
Yeah, it's
It's really gay, dude.
Yeah. You can't. I can't be seen grocery shopping.
I grocery shop a lot.
but I do a lot. Yeah.
I like to go more than one time a week.
I probably do 2 times a week on average.
Yeah, I like to, because I can't be like, Thursday night, I'm going to have lasagna on Sunday while I'm shopping. That don't work, because Thursday
No.
night comes around and I don't want that fucking lasagna.
Exactly.
All right.
We got to pick 3. You got to pick 3 meals and then have enough stuff to do whatever you like, other shit in between.
Yeah.
Around. That's what we try to do. Every Monday we go grocery shopping. If we don't do Monday, we do Thursday. Once a week. But sometimes
I got to
I'll
go
be
several
stopping-
times because I'll be like, I need an onion. Because I can never buy that bag of onions because I never use them all.
No, yeah,
one
that,
gets mushy.
you have to do the selecting the onions. Y'all go in red or white or yellow? Because
Red and
I'm in
white.
a big white kick right now.
Sweeter or whiter.
They
Used to do
all
a
have
bunch of
different
red.
applications, so we can talk about this for hours.
Yeah.
Sauteing.
I saw a meme one time. It showed the onions cut, like diced, sliced in rings, sliced in like a big wedge, and it says they all taste different. Trust me. And it's true. You cut them different for each thing. Because like Samantha will be helping me cook, and I'll be like, cut the onion. She'll be like, how do you want it cut? Because I always tell her she cuts it wrong.
See, I always cut them the same way.
What do you mean?
I just cut them right down the middle, cut some circles, and if I need them in diced, I just cut the
If you're doing a
circles
stir
into
fry,
dice.
those are too small. They get too mushy.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're doing a stir fry, you need those big, like, triangular, like,
Yeah,
wedges of
you
onion.
need like a crescent moon. Yeah.
Yeah, you need a big chunk of onion so it doesn't get too mushy.
Guys, pepper in a couple of
Just to revisit everybody.
Dude, he's amazing.
You're blowing my mind right now. So you're the good guy. You were.
This was
Was
last
my
time we
onion
had
talk?
Neil
Was
Pop.
my onion talk not good?
No, it was. I just started playing.
We'd rather
it.
watch Neil Pop reruns.
Like all my life, I wanted to be like my fucking.
All my life, I'd wanted to be a gangster.
70 comments.
70's pretty decent.
70 comments.
I mean, he gave birth to our most popular piece of footage, and that was not even a short. Normally, it's a short. That was a long
that's right.
form, like what, 30-minute
Yeah, that
interview?
helped our watch hours a lot, right?
Big time. Some of the best watch hours I ever saw.
Are you guys? I need to start doing what you do with your Spotify.
Yeah, right. What you got?
Like, just play it on my TV while I'm not here.
Who's our stuff? Yeah, you should. You should. I do that. Oh, we're about to admit him into the room. Everybody, get ready.
Hell yes. Welcome back, Mr.
Uh-oh. He's back in the car, everybody. Look out.
There he is. There he is.
Let's see if he can hear us. See if we can hear him. Neil Pop, how you feeling, buddy?
I can hear you guys. You guys can hear me, right?
Boom. We're connected.
Bro, put your hand in there, bro.
What's that look
What's
like?
up, boys?
What's that look
What's
like?
up?
Not much, man. Good to see you.
You too. Hey, one thing you should never do on porn is watch mushrooms, okay?
Okay, all right.
What's
Hey,
up with
we're
you
all-
guys? How are you?
We're doing great, man. We're doing some beer reviews, and we're feeling lit.
Oh, beer reviews. What's at the bottom so far?
What do you think's the worst one?
The
Hams.
Oh, yeah. You ever do a cheap-ass hams?
Let me see it again.
Hams. It's
He might not know about
about
it.
the oldest, cheapest beer out there.
Wow. It's like you're staying at that you ever stay at that Las Vegas hotel that looks like it's medieval?
I think they just shut it down. I know what you're talking
The
about.
Excalibur. What? No, they didn't.
No.
The Excalibur?
I think they shut down the Excalibur.
It does look like that. It does.
You know,
Looks
I
like an
remember
old
I
carnival.
stayed at the Excalibur, and they've got one of those restaurants in the casino floor where the servers treat you like crap,
Ah, fuck
No
that.
way. Dirty Dicks, what's it called? Something like that?
something like that, right? But but when I saw it, I thought, oh, they siphoned all of the fun out of it, because if people walk in and you actually look at them and think like, oh, this guy looks like this or this, they don't come up with them. Now they just have like millennial slogans on all of them, like, you know, can suck a ball sack through a garden hose or something, just like, you know, a bunch of
Oldest
AI
one in the
jokes
book.
that they write on the hats preemptively.
They're
What
cheap.
good is that?
Nah,
That's no fun.
nah.
But then at the same time, like if you go in there and they're like, I mean, someone like me would get fired for being too brutal there. It would just say like retarded on someone's hat. Because that'd be great. That'd be way funnier.
Yeah, we actually have a lot of those restaurants over here on the East Coast.
What do you mean?
Krabby Dicks. We got that place called Krabby Dicks
I
where
would
they just
never
make
go-
fun of you the
I
whole
would- I
time.
would
I've
never
never
go
been to
there.
one.
I
I've
don't
never
wanna be
been to
treat-
one.
I don't want to be treated like that.
No. I'm not tipping
No,
you.
not for a gimmick. What in the world? You get enough of that as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I eat there a lot, so I don't have to tip. I get really mad, and I know I don't have to tip. I save some bucks. That's
Yeah,
how I do it.
Oh, you fucking loser. Come on. Hey, where do you guys live?
And we live in Salisbury, Maryland. You ever heard of this place?
Fuck no.
Salisbury, Maryland.
Yeah.
Oh, my exes live in Salisbury.
Exactly. Yep. Of
course I haven't heard of
country
that.
song. Uh-huh.
You guys invented that poorly seasoned steak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
there we
yeah.
go.
We get that a lot, but no, we did not do that steak. No way.
Poorly seasoned. I love it.
That's got to be an
Now you guys getting that a lot. That's kind of funny.
yeah, that's got to be an English thing, right? That's like an English thing.
Yeah, it's poor, low quality meat.
Because there is a Salisbury, England, and it's a sister city. All right.
I hate that.
Hey, are you guys getting any UFOs out there?
I think
Nah.
so.
0.
Had one the other day drop off my Amazon package. No, everybody's chatting about the aliens these days, dude. I thought about the other day. I thought about the aliens at the Miami Mall. Have you guys heard of that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
And they had the black people running like hell.
What? The aliens were black too, though.
Okay, maybe I had it confused. Maybe I didn't know what I was looking
I
at.
thought they were more of a brown.
Big heads, though.
I heard that. I was thinking about those aliens who went to the mall, and I thought, man, what if they were just trying to vacation in Miami? They go back to their home planet. Hey, how'd you guys like Miami? My fireball shot was like $33.
yeah.
We went to the beach and it was like crowded, so we thought, screw this, let's hit the mall. And then like all these cops showed up.
Yeah, that was wild.
and then there's like some joke might pepper in about how like Earth has 2 stars on like intergalactic Yelp. Like, how can a planet have 2 stars? That's way too toss out. That's nonsense. I was thinking about porn earlier on behalf of guys I know.
Okay, all right.
And I was thinking,
You gotta look out for them.
bro, who can even vote for Donald Trump, bro? You know he's trying to ban porn? Not like I care.
No, that sounds like some Harris activity. That cannot be our boy Trim.
That's
Hey.
the point. Oh, do you guys get down like that? You guys like Donald Trump?
Oh yeah, man. 2024 and beyond. And beyond.
Man, there really isn't a lot to do in Maryland.
Oh my! Hey, you see who was at McDonald's? Suck on that. Suck on that, Pop.
Oh, man. Oh, bro, you're right. He went to McDonald's.
Yeah, he worked it. He fried a bunch of fries and it was like perfect golden. Like, we're talking like not even burnt, not too dry, not too
It's
anything.
the beef tallow that makes them good.
Hey, you ever like wish some TV personality was your grandparent when you were a kid?
Just Trump.
Bob
Just
Barker.
Trump.
Bob Barker.
What's his name?
Bob,
From,
really?
Bob. Yeah, Bob.
He wants them to spay and neuter all his animals, but I'm just going to say Christopher Lloyd. But go ahead.
Christopher Lloyd. He's crazy.
I like Chris Lloyd.
No, Bob.
Christopher Lloyd would be a fun grandpa. You know what? I heard that he's like the real Christopher Lloyd's boring and non-eccentric.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's pretty tired. He does like Comic Cons and shit all
Yeah,
the time.
total
You guys see the
conservative.
that
like-
Donald Trump movie, The Apprentice, that new one?
No, I missed that.
Bro, it's good. It was nutty.
What's it called? The Apprentice?
It's called The Apprentice. It's got the
fired.
dude from Succession. You guys like Succession?
I've not really seen that. No, I got
Man,
a lot
all
of people tell me.
there is to do in Maryland is, just fucking play some jacks, vote for Trump.
And
Yeah,
hand sew a Trump flag.
We're in that alley playing jacks.
How many Mexican restaurants are in your town?
Ooh, a bunch. You see, we got a good population of that. Oh yeah,
Well, there's a big Mexican population here.
yeah. I just
Like you just said.
we have a big Hispanic festival. Actually, that's in Georgetown. So
That's in Delaware.
Yeah.
And you guys are like,
not here.
Not me. I'm cool. I'm cool, dude.
Not up in here.
Yo, all the houses around my neighborhood recently that have been getting all nice and renovated and adding additions, second story additions, Mexican families. Killing it. All the fucking white people I live next to suck.
Hey, they know how to build a family and have a good life. Oh yeah.
Go to
yeah,
church.
and here I live in Arizona, bro. We're actually pretty close.
You know exactly what we're talking about then.
So yeah, I'm down with Mexicans, man. Like
Hell
they're
yeah.
rad, bro.
Hell yeah. See,
I will say it's going a little bit far. I've been getting these ads all in Spanish. Political bash ads. I get them all in Spanish,
where I
bro.
draw the
I
line.
got like. Oh, can you guys hear me?
no, that's good. I'm saying that's where I draw the line.
Oh,
You speak this
well, I got like
language.
2 of them in the same night, and it's like. And puros hispanos, humanos, ecuanos, a David, a Schweigart. And then I'm sitting there thinking like, wait, what's wrong with David? And then I'm thinking like, at this point, this shit is mandatory. I better know Spanish. I'm supposed to like hate motherfuckers in Espanol.
I can order tacos in Spanish. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got this joke I'm working on where I just go up on stage and I go, "Hey, Mexicans,"
Yeah.
and then
See?
and then I'm like, "Yeah, I knew you guys would answer me." And I'm like, "You know why I'm jealous of you guys? Because all of you guys already know what you're having for dinner."
It's all the same shit, isn't it? What's
Bro,
it?
I'm a white person. I have to go home and like interview my girlfriend. Hey, what don't you want?
yeah. And
We're spinning like a twister wheel of options. Like, all right, we don't want it to be that Italian.
You just start cooking beans in the Mexican family and you're all set.
man,
Yeah, you see a Mexican guy wearing a reflective vest at the grocery store. Yeah, you already know what the fuck he's buying.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's going to be just some dry carne asada and corn
Some-
tortillas,
some-
and you're like, that's admirable.
Some low quality meats.
Have you ever heard the Jim Gaffigan bit where all Mexican food is the same? It's like, what's a taco? It's like it's meat, cheese, and a tortilla and vegetables. Okay, what's a burrito? It's meat, cheese, tortilla, and vegetables. What's a chimichanga?
Yeah.
It's all the same shit, but it is my favorite food.
Yeah, that reminded me of I used to work at this restaurant, and people would ask the same questions when it's like counter service. The tostada Takaya salad, is that any good? I'm standing before them wearing a shirt and hat that have the name and logo of the business. I'm like, what am I supposed to tell this lady? The truth?
Yeah.
No, ma'am. tummy ache every time I eat that damn salad. Why don't you better get any other salad? So of course, what am I? So I look at her. I'm like, oh, it's the best fucking salad I've ever had in my life. And then she goes to orders anything else.
Dude, you used to work at a Mexican restaurant?
Several.
That's all they got in Arizona, right?
Bro, I'm from Arizona. I know how to be called ugly in like 4 different ways in Spanish.
Hey, how do you say bro in Spanish? I know that's big.
Oh, hermano.
Oh yeah, that's like, but there's like because my brother, he used to play professional basketball in Mexico. This big, tall, white guy, my brother, and he had a great time.
Oh yeah, he travel ball.
And there's like some kind of cool slang for bro in Spanish, and if you know that, you will get on the good side of any Spanish Mexican person that you see.
Is it compa?
It might be, but I think I'll know.
You guys know Jesse Ventura?
Yeah.
He went to Mexico. He like lives there half the year, and he's
The
like
Baja.
he thinks he gets by. He's like, yeah, you know the that impression. He's like, yeah, I just say cerveza. Like, bro, that's honestly, you better like this motherfucker won't even get Duolingo. I just smile and say cerveza, and they usually want to get away from me. Like, come on, Jesse.
Try at least.
He's hilarious. I just moved to the Baja.
There's a lot of white people moving to Mexico City and shit.
Hey, we got.
Yeah, my buddy went down there. Yeah, that reminds me of this other bit I thought of the other day. Yeah, I try and be a good friend because my friend Ken lives in Mexico City. I try and be a good friend and set up my buddies on dates when I meet girls I think they might be compatible with. But my problem is I don't know how to make them sound good without lying.
Mm-hmm.
The other day I met this girl that seemed perfect for my buddy Austin. She said, I just want a guy who like has time for me. I told her, oh my God, no brain. You got to go with my buddy Austin. That guy's got nothing going on.
Yeah, no job.
You'd be his entire world.
Yeah. Nothing going
Or
on.
this other girl
babe.
said, I just want a guy with a backbone. I don't want to date a baby. Well, I got news for you. You got to go with my buddy Ken. Guy screams at every one of his girlfriends, scares the shit out of him.
I like that.
Hell, the other day I saw him getting road rage.
Yeah.
He's an asshole.
Hook him
Hey, you
up.
guys want to hear a couple of Yo Mama jokes?
Absolutely.
Oh, did I lose you? All right, there you go. Sometimes I'm working on this show called Comics. It's about 3 guys who split a studio apartment in Los Angeles, and they work odd jobs to pay the rent. And they have like a ratchety kind of curtain system to separate the space. They have like a mean landlord named Monty that like shares a paper thin wall with them. They cook on a Coleman stove. But the idea of the show is none of these guys are ever going to make it in stand up. That's like, so they're all losers forever. And at the beginning of, an episode of Louie or an episode of Seinfeld, they do stand up. You know how they do stand up at the very beginning?
Yeah.
But on those shows, it's always something, clever or it pertains to the episode. In my show,
They bomb.
every time they bomb. Every fucking time. So because I'm always coming up with these jokey jokes that never will have a home because they're bullshit. Like,
That's a good idea.
Yeah, no, I'm always coming up with these little jokes like, oh, my buddy went to jail. He told me he found Jesus in there. I said, really? What was he in for?
Yeah.
Jokes that you can't go. It's like, hey, a girl called me up. She said, come on over. There's nobody home.
Rodney.
I went to her house and there was nobody home. As much as I like the nostalgic feel of those old timey bits, bro, it's 2000 late, but you still come up with this type of shit all the time.
Hey man, it's coming to Netflix soon. You got to pitch that.
Like stupid shit, bro. Yo Mama's so old that her last period was on a typewriter.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good one.
Stupid, bro. This one, no one ever
That's
gets.
good. I like that one. Keep that one. That's a good one.
Put that
Yo
in.
Mama's so ill-informed that she thought her iPhone could do a retinal scan.
Do you have a script for this show already?
For what show?
What's called comics?
That was called comics.
Comics.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah, my episodes. Yeah, no, I've got episodes written. You want to hear like a plot of an episode?
Yes.
All right, so it's Austin's like the straight man, Jesse's like the wild card guy.
We got
and
a
then
Jesse.
Michael goes with whatever Jesse wants to do, but Austin Abelman is kind of like the straight man. So they like Austin Abelman, he's kind of like I want him to be like he's the straight man. So he's Abelman. He's Jewish or some shit like that, you know.
Perfect.
Michael's my flex character. Michael could be like a black dude. Michael could be a gay dude. So Michael's my flex guy. Michael could be Asian. Michael could be really
whatever the studio wants and needs.
Yeah, the studio. Yeah, no, and then Jesse's me. So I'm Jesse. Jesse's like the prick. He's like the selfish one. And they have like this kind of mean, toxic friendship, but they're all super real with one another. So here's the pilot of the pilot is called Free Beer. So at the beginning of the episode, they all pull together some money to go get some beer. They send one of the guys out to get it. And on the way to the liquor store with like $9 and, you know, whatever, crusty money, he walks by this bar that has an ad in the window that says Battle of the Bands. You know, every entry band gets like 2 meal tickets and 1 drink ticket or two drinks, 1 meal or something. So he thinks, oh shit, I'll sign everyone up for that. Instead of getting the booze, he goes home with, you know, where's the booze? Kind of like Dumb and Dumber moment. And he said, even better, I signed us up for Battle of the Bands. It's tomorrow night. And then, or tonight. It's probably, it could be that night. And none of them have any idea how to play any instruments. None of them know any key, music, nothing. So it's this like the middle kind of chunk of the episode is them. They're writing a song, right? They're like writing the song, and it's this montage of them like thinking they're like getting it right, you know. And then they're building costumes, and they're like making these costumes, and it's this whole montage where they're like, oh fuck yeah, this actually rules. Then they go to the bar looking like assholes in their costumes.
Yeah, hair metal.
They go up, and there's like the bartender pulls this drink off the tab in like slow-mo 4K, just like this. It looks like a fucking beer commercial, you know? The guy takes it and he's about to like bring it to his mouth, and then the chick that's like running the show goes and pulls them away, and he's like, you know, and then she pulls them backstage. She's like, you guys are on, come on. They go up on, they're like, shit. They go up on stage, they look at each other, it's like this, you know, School of Rock moment. They're like, you guys ready? And they play their song. It's so diabolically ass that it starts like a bar fight.
Yeah, nice.
And like not just any bar fight, like a cartoony Old West stools. There's like Old West stools will start flying everywhere. Crazy shit, you know, like maybe all of a sudden there's cowboys everywhere.
Like it just shuts down the whole restaurant. They can't even get their free meal, right?
Yeah, I want this show to teeter on reality. So sometimes out of nowhere, you'll just all of a sudden have a like in that scenario, there's just a bunch of extras dressed like cowboys that just like appear in the bar fighting each other, you know?
Very Monty Python.
Like a cloud of dust.
And then one of the guys is running around the bar with the pitcher, like, you know, dodging like, you know, bottles and stools and shit. And he's like pouring everyone else's like, you know, half drunk like drinks in a pitcher. And then the episode closes out with all of them in the alley sitting on like a power box, passing around like this gnarly like slap mat pitcher.
Nice. Dude, that's cool.
Yeah.
You're quite the writer.
Thank you. But I'm always having like all these little jokes that are just, you know, I think that could be a good home for those jokes.
Do you have a writing partner for this? You got a Larry David or what?
My sister.
Okay.
My sister's my editor. Every time I ever do stand-up, I write everything and then I run it by her because she knows me and she knows when I'm embellishing or not being real, because an audience sociologically, like they can tell when you're being phony.
For sure. And your sister can even better.
Dude, she's hilarious.
So how have your local gigs been going, or your recent gigs? You still gigging? How's it going, man, up on stage for Neil Popp?
Bro, it's been going awesome, man. I got a show at Stir Crazy on Wednesday this week.
Nice. Yeah, because like our interview with you is our biggest thing we've ever done, honestly. We're getting so many comments on that. I mean, for us, you know what I mean? It's still pretty small. But for us, we had so many views on that, so many comments. And we thought we were going to kind of show the world your bright, shining light, and everyone's going to get on your side. That's how we thought of it. But mostly hate.
Oh, well, back when I had a podcast, I would have the segment called the Mean Comment of the Week, and then I'd have a runner-up, too.
Nice.
And then you
Nice.
Well, yeah, because, dude, a macho man experiences all emotions available. Like somebody online that has something diabolical to say to you, it's in a way, you have to enjoy it, because it's like anytime you do something mean to someone else, you're doing it to you. And I do kind of have that, you know, that mindset about it, you know, now. So I remember this one comment was so fucked. It was like, Neil Popp, you are so unfunny. I hope you get stabbed with AIDS glass in front of your mother.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
And I would read the comment, and then I would shout out the exact name of the channel and throw it up and be like, "Hey, go give them a follow, guys."
Seriously, that's the only way to do it because we love it too. Because we're some nobodies over here. We get a lot of hate comments too. Like these guys are nobodies. They're not even funny, and it just cracks us up that anyone took the time to like have their phone out and be like, "No, that's not it. Backspace, backspace, backspace."
Keep it coming, everybody.
Yeah,
I've done enough shows to know that in person, no one's gonna be like a Disney Channel villain and come up to you and be like, "I got something mean to say to your face."
Yeah.
No one does that unless you're insane.
That's awesome.
So just enjoy the jest of the internet, and that's why I also think that if you're on the marquee, if you're booked at the show. People paid money to go and see the show. They've invested actual currency for that they earn themselves to go and see a show to laugh. They've already paid to laugh. So you can go up on stage and read your grocery list unless they've got this horrible feeling about you or something. They are going to laugh. But if you go up at the open mic is not about really stand-up. It's about the art of the cringe. It is. It's a very curated, very fine cringe. That's why everyone's got their big juicy tomato ready to throw. Yeah. It's like just jester vibes because it's an arrogance. You go up on stage and people are thinking, "Oh, this guy who just works down the street at Subway thinks he can make me laugh, force something out of me." Let's see. My life is hard. I lay concrete. Let me watch this guy fucking suffer, and then I'll get off on it. So you need to know that going into the stand-up show and enjoy the open mic for the cringe fest it's meant to be.
Hell yeah. Hey, Mike, do you got that Neil Popp interview? Pull it up. Let's see if we can find any good comments on there.
I was trying to say, pull up the comments.
Pull up the comments. Let's find the worst comment of the week or whatever.
And then the other thing you realize when you read a lot of comments too is you think, "Oh, wow, it's funny the impressions people get when they don't have all the information."
Yeah. Because we thought we were giving them more information. Because, when we had you on the show, we were scared. We were like, we don't know what kind of guy this is. He seems pretty intense. He's going to hate us, And we really
I am intense. I'm very polarizing.
This guy.
Yeah. What were you saying, Mike?
No, that was from the video.
Yeah, I was mad. Just my voice from last time.
Yeah, what do we got here? I know somebody called you Neil Flop. What do you think about that?
Oh, that's great. That's great. I like when someone can do something with my name. Like I've heard Poppelgangers. Someone's like, "Where my pop heads at?" one time. I thought that was funny.
Okay, here's a comment that says the 1950s guy is funny. So he was on your side. I've always loved that. You'll see. I'll show you. Exit.
Wait, let me read it. Yeah. I want to read this. The 1950s guy is funny. I've always loved that. You'll see. I'll show you. Exit. But a lot of this is unfortunately defensive. Good point about roasting amateurs so brutally they'll be replaying it in their heads without also giving helpful advice. It's messed up. But no one can seriously deny Kill Tony is a force to be reckoned with.
My God.
Take an L gracefully.
Dude, it says read more.
And get good enough to show them they were wrong. Remember, Bruno Mars was rejected from American Idol, and Tim Burton was rejected by Disney.
What?
Sometimes the audience doesn't get it, but why is the most important question to ask. And finding an honest answer is the key to greatness.
Wow.
I kind of like
great
that
comment.
Yeah, this is somebody's nerdy 7th grade science teacher. But and
I think he likes you, dude.
I'm crying.
That was a positive one. Holy shit.
Well, that's the thing. It's like the endearing. Someone giving you someone saying like, "This guy's an ugly retard and I hate him." That to me, I respect more than someone being like, "Here's my annotation of all of this." It's like someone who doesn't do stand up all the time or doesn't write or doesn't do shows having an opinion is why I'm so, kind to performers myself, because I know that it's not my place to even have a critique. You either enjoy it or you don't.
Yeah.
Someone being like, "I'm going to write a doctoral thesis about this literal Kill Tony performance."
You're making a fool. Yeah, you make a fool out of yourself doing stuff like that. Really.
It's like, dude, you're just sitting on the pot watching, doom scrolling, and you got an opinion about something.
Check this one
guy
out, though. On the this guy on the show. This comment says, I gotta say, it really came off like he knew just who Tony was and what his show was all about. The way he opened out with that Joe Rogan comment, and that's how I felt too. That was
Well, yeah, I wrote that while I was sitting at the table with my buddies. I was like sitting there, and I was like, and that's why I didn't have like the best roast lines, because it was, I'm like, oh, I got to get something off the cuff. But again, I don't like reminiscing on that show anyways. I mean, Greg, how many shows have I had between that and now?
Yeah. Well,
But I know you guys are like a Kill Tony centered show, so that's kind of like
a little
the
bit.
focal point.
A little bit. It works. It's like a niche that works for us. It just gets us some views. It gets us some extra views. You know what I mean?
and it was really funny just how they chose to cut that out of the show.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
just crazy to me.
You were like our top get for sure, because like at that moment, just you getting banned from Kill Tony, you gotta go back, bro. I know you don't give a shit, but you gotta go back. You gotta try to go back, put a mustache on,
It's
something.
so bizarre how much they cared to cut that out.
To be honest, it's just mean-spirited, and I don't think that's what stand-up is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
And I know people in the comments are like, oh, this guy needs to realize that that's what's up. Like, no, bro, I've done like several hundred shows. I know that you can have a great night. Everyone has fun. Nobody got picked on. No one has to feel lousy and feel like, I get how this guy is wishing it could be, perfect or whatever. But, it's like, hey, you know what? I'm vegan, and I wish I've been vegan for 7 years. And, I know that the world is never going to be fully cruelty-free, avoid, exercising mercy and compassion when we're able to. But, so that's why I don't need a, olive branch from someone like Tony, bless him, but, bless his heart also, which is like a Southern nanny's way of saying like he's an asshole.
Yeah, it is. He's kind of retarded. Yeah, bless his heart.
But yeah,
honestly, fuck them all. They can all eat my boogers. I don't need those nerds.
Hell yeah, man.
he's just going after low-hanging fruit week after week, but they sign up for it, so whatever.
And look, and the guy's networked in. He's doing like roast and stuff like that. But come on, the guy's he's no roast
It's
master.
going to, the show's moving to Netflix.
Hey, he couldn't rest chestnuts over an open fire, dude. I've been saying that ever since our first interview.
Yes.
And look, I always say this about success and opportunities also. I've never, ever been jealous of another performer for getting an opportunity that I didn't, or someone for getting an audition for a role that I wanted or something like that. Because if imagine someone who's, for example, take out how I, might have personal feelings about what he's doing is wrong, at most of the time. But I always think, okay, if you're hating on like a famous actor or something, like I don't like Ryan Reynolds really.
No way.
But I think, I don't like his whole like, ooh, I'm 2 steps ahead of everyone.
Me neither.
It's like it's a dead bit to me. But I think, well, obviously I can't hate him or something, because if he didn't have all those opportunities, would I have them? Or if he didn't have all that money, would it be mine? Bro, no. So you should never hate a player for having paper. I mean, according to E40.
Yeah, you're kind of Reynolds adjacent, you know. You look like you'd be Reynolds' son or something.
Never hate a player for having paper.
So you didn't see Deadpool, huh? No Deadpool?
I did, and I thought it was terrific.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Yeah, the new one was good.
Yeah.
I was surprised by that too.
2 sucked. The new one was good.
I've been a hater of Deadpool too, or Deadpool as well, but I had to see that one. And
The first Deadpool was like, oh, cool, haha, blind lady apartment. It's a cool, gritty new thing. And the 2, you're like, oh, over the top, they're doing too much. And then 3, you're just like, they've nutted through the fucking all the way on the ceiling, and it's just through the roof.
Yeah, I saw this chick carrying a pizza from Little Caesars earlier, like sideways in the box.
What the fuck?
And she's crossing the street, and the box opened up, and the pizza fell out.
It's only like $4 or whatever.
It was probably 70% of the pie. And I looked, and I thought, oh, and she did something that taught me something about life today. She looked down for maybe a second. Looked down, looked back up, kept on walking. She didn't even stop walking.
Definitely DoorDash. Definitely works for DoorDash.
It made me realize that's how I need to start going about my life.
Hey, man.
Don't stop. What's the point of stopping in the middle of the road there and picking up those slices?
You don't gotta stop.
Keep
haters,
on moving.
Dude.
Yeah.
Pizza's hating. You don't gotta stop for the haters, dude.
Hey, she got the cheap pizza, so it's all good. It's not like it was Papa John's. If it was Papa John's, you got to sit there and sulk for a little bit and maybe drop to your knees.
Bro, Papa John's, what are you, masochist? What are you, Jehovah's Witness? What do you hate life?
Jehovah's Witness, nice.
You like that Shaquille O'Neal?
Hey, what kind of pickup truck are you sitting in right now?
It's a pickup, huh?
Oh, it's a lovely Ford Ranger.
Hell yeah.
Oh, damn.
Dude, you take that thing off jumps?
Yeah, the one from Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, Ford
Wait,
Ranger.
no vegan would ever drive something like that. Come on now. Come on now.
Hey, real men. Real men save lives and are down to have conversations where they come off gay.
Yeah, he got the Harris Waltz bumper sticker on the back.
I think no matter what, I'm not going to be able to buy a home. So I think I might vote for Mickey Mouse again.
It's over for us. It's over for us.
Mickey Mouse, I like that.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I think I'm cooked. I'm going to vote for fucking Daffy Duck or something.
Right
I
in.
think I did that.
Pull up another comment.
One
I
time
got
I
him.
did vote for Mickey Mouse.
Is that how you're writing into the ballot, Mickey?
I'm not sure. Maybe I'll vote for me. I'll get a vote this year.
Neil Popp. Let's go.
Oh, shit. I don't think you're allowed to vote yourself in for president.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Is that a rule? Fuck.
Are you still at the bakery?
Yeah, and I got my employees need me, so I probably should jet back. Unless you guys want to read one more horrible thing someone said about me.
Let's read one more comment.
Let's do it. See if we can find a good one.
Mike.
All right. Yeah, give me.
Find
I
a
want
good
this one. Give me a real zinger. I want to be thinking about this one on the way back.
I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
there's a lot of stuff that people are like just throwing jabs at Tony too. Tony looks like the vegan version of Jeffrey Dahmer.
Okay, those are new. Okay, people are hopping on our side there.
I'm trying to find a good one. Not funny. I mean, okay.
A lot of blunt stuff. A lot of really blunt stuff.
Oh, I mean, and now we're getting into good stuff. They said Tony and Redbar were cowards to ban. They claim the roast comics, but can't take 20 seconds of stage criticism.
Valid.
Damn. So
It's not as much
No,
hate.
dude, here's the thing. Here's the thing that everyone's forgetting.
here's one.
It's not supposed. Can't everyone tell by the design of the show? It's not meant to be honest. It's just not. That's not the design of the show. It's kind of like when you watch The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, and they never pick the person like your horse. They never pick the person you think they're gonna pick because it's better. It's good TV to put different shit on than what reality is. So don't even having notes about the Kill Tony show being wrong and me having some type of feelings about it. Yeah, I have empathy for the other comics, but of course I can't ignore. Hey, it's moving to Netflix for a reason. It's popular in Austin for a reason. He's getting booked on roasts for a reason. It's good TV. People don't watch the news so they can watch a fucking squirrel jet ski for the whole fucking 30-minute thing. People want to go on there and go like this. Oh,
Yeah. But
and so Tony's offering that to people, and he's also offering like a public slaughter for people who think that they're funny, which are, not everyone has the audacity, if you will, to be like, I'm funny and I'm going to try this. So it's a chance to shoot down all those people, that a lot of viewers probably, I don't want to call them jealous, but it's not a trait that they have. So they're eager to, bandwagon on board with like, yeah, let's fucking do the theater kids wrong now. The whole thing works well because it makes sense. It's a well-oiled, big, mean machine. And so Tony will probably end up, he'll be just an old queer. He'll be 90 years old doing the show.
man, he was just on College Game Day this Saturday. Tony Hinchcliffe was on College Game Day, man. That was crazy to see.
I don't know what that is, bro. If
It's
I
like
lived in Maryland, I'd probably have to watch it, though.
No, it's huge, man. We're talking Arizona State. We're talking Texas Tech and everything.
Neil, have you seen the Wedding Crashers? The Maryland scene, football, crabs. That's pretty much all it is.
Crab cakes and football, baby. That's what we do.
Read that
Well, look,
last
am I
comment.
like-
I want to
am
read
I
the
like-
comment.
I'm not grumpy as getting these opportunities. If anything, it's a good thing that the show's actually big now. I'm sure if I went on it, I probably wouldn't have the same feeling going in and learning, by being there what the show's all about because of how it's just this big production now.
No.
When I went there, it was just guys in town
Right.
Yep.
getting their feelings hurt for nothing. Now, hell, if you go up there, man, you're going to end up on Netflix. So,
Seriously.
I mean, is that such a bad thing?
And your legend is really growing because these people cannot get enough Kill Tony. There's 700 episodes, and it's not enough for them. So they're digging and they're finding you, and they're like, "Oh my God, this guy really stood up to the king."
It's just
Yeah,
going
you're
to keep
out there.
happening, too. That's just going to keep happening. But I have this other comment. It's not brutal, but this person thinks that they're very smart.
This is a good one.
Let me have it. No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm reading it.
Darius
Here we go.
answer, you hate
All right, here we go. Guys, y'all serious? First of all, Kill Tony is the best comedy show for the past few years. And just because you said Tony can't roast anyone, I knew you're just jealous and hater. Because where he's now, and literally 90% who see his show doesn't know who you and 5% of other 10
What
no
the fuck?
you from being talked about that moment of your career, laughing, crying emoji.
Dude, that broke my brain, that comment. Wow.
Bro,
That
that's
was
like
fun.
the scene from Forrest Gump where the PA system goes down and it comes back on. He's like, wow, you said it all, man.
It has 3 upvotes too.
I just took one away. I can't.
3 other people agree with that.
See, dude, that guy and the 3 people who liked it, there's 4 reasons right there why you shouldn't listen to comments for
Yeah,
real.
that's so
Yeah.
funny, but they're so fun.
They
There's
are
4
great.
reasons off the bat.
Yep.
But you got to have fun with the comments and you got to have fun with
Hell
the viewers. You got to know that, bro, people are not stupid even if they're dumber than shit. Sociologically, we all have the same instincts and feelings. If you go on stage and you don't have confidence or stage presence, you don't believe what you're saying, everyone can detect it. Doesn't matter. You can go up on stage and read Chappelle's jokes, and you're going to get crickets if you're bullshit.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's either, and that's why, if you know it's part of your lore, you don't need anyone. You don't, you go to what, and you just be nice to work with. And like, if you stress yourself out and think you need people, dude, here's something that I've been thinking about recently, bro. Because I've got this new point of view where you should have no regrets because you can't be fucking Nostradamus and know what would have been the outcome had you had a different decision before.
Love it.
So yeah, I mean, if I had done something, I mean, I can't even think of an example, but like really you shouldn't have any regrets. Let's say, oh, you want to stay with a person in a relationship, even though it's making you feel bad inside, or should you, leave for you, and then you leave for you and then you're single for 5 years and then you're like basically going to end your life because you're so sad.
I
and lonely,
should have
but then it starts
stayed,
getting
yeah.
better. But then, hey, if you had stayed with that person that already made you feel crusty, who's to say you wouldn't already be in the ground?
Crusty, I like that.
Love it, man. You're a very positive individual. I like it, man. You think about the shit.
You should have no regrets. And you know what? Hey, the more you think, the quicker you age, boys. So turn your brains off.
Let's do
Right.
it.
It's
Just
Neil,
react.
Neil Stradamus, man.
Neil Stradamus.
Yo, there's a new one.
Yes, dude.
Papa Gandhi.
Thanks for hanging out, dude.
Absolutely, man. I'm neglecting my employees, so I got to bounce.
Cool. One more question, if you
Probably
don't
baked
mind.
a penis
He's
bread.
gotta bounce.
while
He's
you
gotta-
were-
Have any other podcasts reached out to you?
What? Like recently?
Yeah.
No.
I was hoping it'd be yes, man. I want to see you on more shit, dude. But yeah, best.
Thanks. That's real nice.
Yeah, best of luck to you. We're definitely pulling for you. We want to see you on the biggest stages possible. We really do, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you guys rule, and you guys said some really cool stuff about me the last time. I want to let you know that sometimes I think about it. Because in your stand-up career, people might be, even fans of yours. They might make you a theme song. They might, start coming up with all this jargon and reposting all your stuff. And sometimes you listen to positive feedback, and other times you don't. But when I got off the show last time, just immediately the stuff that you guys were saying, you guys were all jazzed and everything. I want to let you guys know that that's going to be something that I use as ammunition going forward in my stand-up career.
Thanks. That's
Fuck
awesome.
dude.
Yeah, glad we can help you out a little
huge.
bit.
That's
Appreciate you.
huge.
Have a good time at work.
Boys.
Neil Popp, he's out of here, y'all.
Signing off.
Later.
That's awesome, man. He's always good energy. Good energy.
That
I want
was
to see
great.
him on Joke
Good
World.
guy.
You know what I mean? Can you imagine him on Joke World?
Yeah, something like that.
We have the infamous Neil Popp. The Joke
But,
World guy saying it.
What was what's her name? Karen Johnson.
Karen Jones.
Karen Jones. Her son.
Alex Jones.
Yeah, really good friends with. Yeah, it's so funny. I didn't know Jones. It was friends with Joke World, and he's talked about how positive Joke World is. He
Yeah.
doesn't do any of that hater stuff. So I think since the world views Neil Popp as a negative energy in the Kill Tony world,
Yeah, man.
they won't do him.
No, but they should, though. He's great. He's great.
No.
I would love to see him. Because we can't be the only people fascinated with his lore. I've been
Yeah.
It's
fascinated
gonna
with his
keep
lore for
growing.
over a year.
It's gonna keep
And dude,
growing.
his big no regrets thing and not being Neil Stradamus and all that, I was really hard not to bring up Lost.
He's loving his life, too. Oh, my God. He's loving his life. He's loving the bakery life, the open mic life, whatever
I
he's
looked
doing.
up the venue he's gonna be at, and it's probably gone now. But it's nice, fucking big time by an arena and everything. But hey, what can you do?
I
I
got to piss
wasn't-
again. Do you want to wrap it up or do you?
We can wrap.
We can rap.
I've had too many beers.
Yeah,
we can wrap. You
we
think
got pretty
Epitaph
lit.
Records copyright stuff on YouTube?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Why would you live in a town called Austin?
Yeah, let's just do that. No, let's do Kill Phony to go out.
Yeah, kill phone.
He just wants to watch Red Bar. This guy's full of shit.
Yeah. I gotta get home to the fam, dude. I'm dude, first full day of dad duty. I told you that.
Yeah, he's got to rest up.
He's got to go extract the milk.
You should definitely do a podcast. Run a podcast with your son.
Yeah, it's funny when you're a kid and you're the dad and your kid's like, and you got nothing there. I don't got the titty, bro.
How funny would it be if we
Has
just
he tried?
sat him right there?
You don't have enough man titty, but I've heard stories of.
No, you can give me like your nose and they'll try, dude. They don't know what's going on.
Dude, it was someone at. I'll
Let's
wrap
just
with
put him
this
on the
story.
table next time.
There was someone. Oh,
When he can sit up, I'll get him that one of those things. Yeah.
I forget who it was.
You know, they can't even sit up.
Someone I've worked with. Some big tattooed man with big old titties. I was holding a baby one time with his shirt off. It might have been Jason. The
Dude, I
late,
could give him my titty and he would go for it. That's enough.
yeah, me too. The
Makes me
late
think of that
Jason
Family Guy
Kramer
scene.
was holding his new baby.
You don't
And
need
she-
much. I mean,
She
dude,
tried to go
girls-
for his big old man titty.
Dude, remember that girl at the rave who was spraying milk everywhere in that video?
What the fuck?
It's kind of hot.
It's
Cause
kind of
it's like,
stinky.
and she's like, right.
There's worse
spraying
things to be
milk.
sprayed with.
And,
dude.
but she has like the tiniest titties ever, and she's spraying a ton of milk. All right. Wrap it up, Mike. I gotta go.
All right,
I gotta
y'all.
pee really bad.
Thanks for tuning in to another great episode of Shut My Mouth Wide Open podcast. Do you have
really
your
small
passport?
Do you have your shots?
We're gonna end with this. I mean, we can't get copywritten by a criminal, can we?
No. I think, all his copyrights are off the table.
Thank you, everybody. Neil Popp, you're a G. I love you. Great man. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next week on Shut My Mouth Wide Open podcast.
It's Daddy's favorite show. It's Daddy's favorite show.